do we want to have a recap for what happened last session?
I nominate not me.
We hung around in a bar for a long time.
You did?
We did a lot of training. We did a bunch of shopping. I did some stuff that was not relevant. I learned some spells, but didn't get them in my spell
That
book.
were not relevant.
That were also not relevant because I can't use them yet. And yeah, you guys leveled. We tried to hand in the letter.
No, you didn't. No one tried to hand in a letter.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
No, we
We
had a
handed
letter.
in a letter in.
We found out which house it belonged to and stuff, and we found out that that was like downstairs. And then we were like, oh. So
I have no
we
recollection
sort
of that.
tried.
Well, I was training for like 12 days, so
But
you know, I was
just-
under the assumption that the people who weren't training were doing all the hard work.
Oh no, I was.
no, we were.
Well, I
drinking.
was. I was breaking up fights at bars.
Yeah.
I think I was finding out about
Or
said
stop
letter.
drink.
Anyway, whatever.
Dude, I love the Cybertron voice modulator. Or mute yourself in game.
Then we returned to the mine and entered it and went for a bit of a walk. Yeah, I think that's.
We killed the odd zombie, and I think we were somewhere near the Bridge of Doom.
Yep, that's pretty much it.
Bridge that took all the characters.
Yeah, and the bridge
Oh, right.
the bridge was fully rickety wrecked. And we wish that we had Tensor's floating disc or some planks of wood. I don't know.
We also importantly found that weird magic
We
circle that had
That's right.
wraith-like ghost
The
stuff.
cursed thing.
And we made
Yes.
it past, yeah, that was past the door, the special door.
Yeah, and
Yeah, that's right.
And then we ran away.
thankfully it was good poorly enough to get critical.
Yes,
Mm,
we hopefully defeated it.
Indeed.
hashtag no taxi backsies.
Cool. I gotta remember that I'm.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Hashtag blessed.
Yeah, and so people are higher level, and that's a good thing.
Not all of us.
I assume we should be able to see the entire map. Or...
Yes, I have removed the.
Ooh,
I have removed dynamic lighting and the fog from this map at the moment because you have effectively cleared it out, and to save you guys spending another session of slowly meandering around, I have removed it so that you can, determine,
Move on with our lives.
move on with your lives, determine what you want to do, where you want to go, who you want to be, and how you want to get there.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be nice.
Also, it allows for Sean to now be,
Right way up.
oriented correctly.
Hey, that's his orientation, and that's fine.
This
That's
door
right.
back here. How high was that door?
About 12.5 feet.
Huh. So if we tacked the two, was it one singular door or was it like double
No,
doors?
double doors.
Yeah. So if we tacked those two doors together, they would be long enough to get across this bridge, wouldn't they?
Yes, except that the majority of the support beams are no longer there.
I know. I'm saying if we actually fix them together into a singular plank, they would make it.
Yes, but then, as I was saying, there is no support beams in the middle, so, it would...
I want to put my hand up here and say, as an engineer, that's not something I'm going to walk across.
I thought you weren't an engineer.
If you were able to put the struts and some support beams back in place, even if you got some longer ones and you were able to lay them across to provide a bit more of support, you would probably be okay. But if you just put those two doors somehow lashed together and put them across, there'd be a very, very, very weak point in the centre.
Yes, in the center, absolutely.
At the point
Without-
of maximum moment.
Yes,
Yes, it would be.
without a binding in the center. it
The
would-
advantage is that someone might be able to go find Nodgrom, and he can return.
The path to
Yes.
Nodgrim leads through the middle
We
of the
need something
broken...
very good to bind the two objects together. I'm not disagreeing. This cage, is it back here still?
Yes, I think, did I delete it? I may have
You
deleted it.
have. But
Because I'm
Or-
thinking, you see, I'm thinking that like
I
nails
did.
that are made out of actual steel bars would probably be more than strong enough to bind the two doors together. And if you don't use, so when you bind the door together, right? If you use the hinges so that they're stacked on top of each other, you put the door sideways. You're not putting the door down so that it's a plank horizontally. You're putting it vertically. This actually increases the strength a lot, and then you just walk along the side of the door effectively because you don't
the narrow
really...
edge.
Yeah, the narrow edge. That's correct because it's going to be much stronger. With like, you should be able to get like 3 solid, rods through the center area. I'm just saying that that would be pretty strong binding. And then you can just try
You
it.
are
We
such
don't-
a garbage magician.
Yep, accurate statement. If I had have taken mending today, which I definitely did not, one day you don't take
Hang on.
mending.
But the thing is, by the time we did all this, we could have rested, and then you could have cast mending.
Mm-hmm.
Probably enough times to fix the existing bridge.
Nah, I can only cast it once per day. It takes forever.
Exactly.
Anyway, is there a particular reason we have to go back over here?
I'm
Oh,
not sure
well-
there is.
Well, that's possibly a slightly less treacherous
Also-
egress into finding where Nogrim went.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should probably go down to find out where Nodgrim went.
If we want to find out Nobrin again, we just go down here where he actually went.
Yeah.
Also, we haven't explored down here. If you're
Where?
way over on the map, like maybe zoom out a bit. Okay,
We
Yeah.
did go there.
Ping again.
Did we
You-
go all the way
You didn't
down?
go all the way down. You just looked down the tunnel.
Yeah, there's like...
Yeah,
a
but
tunnel
wasn't
right
it caved in?
Yeah.
That was refuse, but mate,
No, it was a cave in.
there. Was it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Man, we should have got some
Ah.
goblin porters back at the ruins of Androshell. Those guys
Pretty-
love digging rocks out.
and there's this poor Carlos over here with a vine.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'd be saying is around here where that vine is, there might be something. But that vine was going to friggin' kick our asses when we were there last time.
Well, if we set it on fire, it'll be
We're
less
a
of
bit
problem.
we're more healthy and all together at this
Well,
stage.
that's
Yeah.
the point, yes.
And people have leveled.
However, this
Some people.
our current predicament here could fix that very quickly.
That's fine. But look, if we're going to get across, it's easy. Just tie a rope around me. I'll climb across, and then we have it. Then we can just use the rope as we've done before.
Exactly.
Might I suggest one slight difference? We tie a rope around you, and then I throw you across. And you can grab on. Because, I mean, you can't weigh that much.
Anyway, we can get across it if we want to get across.
I
If we
can't
want to
see
get
that
across,
ending in tears at all.
Oh, mine was just a third of a third thing. If we have I brought about half a dozen pittons here with me, so we can tie off the first end before he climbs across, and he can he can anchor the other side when he gets over there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
That's really just a making sensible decision.
so it's a
Okay.
general consensus we're going back across the bridge.
I think so. Yes.
Okay.
Holy shit, let's beat this dead horse.
Sure. So your plan is to tie a noose around Lenza? I mean, a rope around Lenza?
We never said where.
What
we
about
were
noose if
tying
it's
it.
not around his neck, right?
This
Can
not
be.
a noose,
The
it's
noose is the
type of
knot.
Yeah, that's true.
And then Lenza is to traverse across, and once across, tie the rope off, and everyone will make their way over.
Using
And
both the
if
wall
she
and the rope, hopefully.
Is that the plan?
doesn't, she can go looking for
Except
Nodgrim.
we're going to tie off the rope on this side first. So if she does fall, she may not fall to her death.
Sure.
That'd be lovely. Yes.
All right. That's fine. You can set about doing that. You drive your pittons in, a handful of them, tie your rope off. And
How much did they cost you?
Ask Caradon.
They cost you a pittance.
Oh.
I mean, that one wasn't even hard.
We'll excuse it because you have a spoiling.
You just wanted to hammer. You just wanted to hammer that pun home, didn't you?
I saw a crack that I could just really wedge it in.
Hey, what can I say, man? You nailed it.
All right.
I thought.
Make it stop.
I'm about to. All right. So, with your plan, with all the time in the world, with no duress, no stress, you can manage to cross without problem. It'll take you plenty of time, but you can all cross over eventually.
Yay!
Magic.
Are you leaving the rope set up?
likely.
Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen?
How many rope do we have?
Well, I assume that was mine, which I've got.
Yep. So I've got another 50 foot.
That's plenty, just in case.
Or we can just go down here.
How many more pitons do we have?
Well, presumably used 4, I suppose.
That's fine. Do you want to have pittons on both sides?
Yep.
Yeah.
Easy. Done. All right. The rope is now very secure.
Yeah, excellent.
So
What we like.
those of you who wish to be on the other side can move yourself across the chasm.
Everyone but Carradine. Oh, there we go.
Hey.
Can't
So
wait.
what do you want to do first?
Craig's only
Well,
been playing this for 25 sessions. Give him time to learn how to move his token.
Can we
don't wanna do-
investigate the hole since
We
that's
wanna
what
do
we're
the hole.
supposedly doing?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Agreed.
Sure.
So medical.
If it's medical, I would say I concur. Do you concur? I concur.
I mean, investigating the hole. This wound sucks, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's fair.
Let me check out what needs to happen.
It's okay. I don't think it's a complete stitch up.
Over yonder. Alright. It's about...
Let's
30
not do that.
I don't know. I will do an aid action to assist Hypatia in doing what Aaron suggests.
It calls to Hypatia. I think I've done something similar to this before.
There's
Alright.
less water that I can see.
They have parachutes in this world. No. Let's
Alright.
let's secure a line and.
I am trying to tell you what's down there.
Yep.
It's about 30 or so feet. I assume you've got a light source that you will shine down. You can't shine the lantern down. I made a mistake previously when Sean shone the lantern down. The lantern can't, shine.
Angle off.
Go
Yeah.
sideways.
Yep.
Drop Sean down there with the lantern.
How about we just throw you in there?
It descends about 30 to 40 feet or so, and you can see that there is a wall not that far away from the eastern side of it, not too far away from the northern side of it, but it seems to open up to the south and west into a larger, expansive cavern.
Is there any sounds down there?
Not really.
Is there an obvious dead Nodgrim?
There is not that you can see. There is a dirty ground below you.
Is there a
Dirty,
zombie
rocky.
Nodgrim?
You see no sign of any Nodgrim.
And you said it was about 30
To
foot
40
down?
feet, 30 to 40 feet, yeah, give or take.
Okay, so that means we can use a 50-foot of rope that I have with a little bit
That
to
was my
spare.
idea.
Yep.
Who wants to go first?
Me, obviously.
Excellent, I concur.
All right, let's secure the rope on this side, and yeah, someone can descend.
Are we not sending a strong person first? No.
I can go first,
That doesn't matter.
as long as I got not especially.
If there's like 20 zombies down there, who's most likely not to die instantly?
Probably me.
Yeah.
If they're zombies, probably the cleric, but anyway.
I'm going to try
I'll go
something.
I'll go last.
I'm just going to
Nice.
try something I haven't done before. Just bear with me. I'm going to move one of your-
TPK, holy crap!
I've done that plenty, so that's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But have you tried? No.
Yeah, no, I've tried TPKs before.
I was gonna. Really? I thought we just did it without you.
Yeah, no, it's like in certain games where it's where ahead of time it's like, okay, this is going to be a player versus DM game, and everyone's on board to start with, and it's like a challenge type game. I've done them before. So let's see. But what I want to do is I want to see if I can. How do I grab? Can I grab you and move you?
Yeah. Apparently.
That's not how I do it. I do it with this, I think. Grabbing you, and putting you on that.
It went all dark.
You're still on out.
Still here.
Still with us.
No, it's not.
That's weird.
So did you take a light source with you?
Basically, okay. If I'm going first, I'm gonna basically drop a torch down and then climb down because I'm assuming two hands to send a rope is good.
Alright, so let's just try. That didn't work how I expected it to do. So let's just take you back over there.
I'm trying to ignore. It felt like the word said opening Pladar trap.
Alright, I'm trying to get your tokens with their current
Yeah.
info across there, so just bear with me.
That's alright, no rush.
Because I noticed you have, you've got your tokens doing certain things, keeping track of ammo, etc., and I don't want to lose that if possible. So I'm just going to grab one of your tokens. Let's try, if I grab, who's got some details? Sean, he's got some stuff. And if I grab Sean and chuck him over here for the moment.
Oh, that's way better when it's not me getting grabbed.
Okay, it hasn't kept track of Sean's stuff. But I can...
We can just remember it, like, that's not that difficult.
That's all right, I can sort it out for him. So you got 19 of 20. Alright.
I believe Aaron has 7 of 9.
I've got both. I got both screens going. It's all right.
Ugh.
I'm sure you'd like to have 7 of 9, but anyway.
I would not. That's fine.
That's mostly because you hate Chakotay.
Minerva, what have you got when you're at home? Oh, Jesus Christ, what is that?
What are you looking for?
Oh, what your bars are.
Oh, arrows.
And your hit points. Your hit points are redonkulous.
Yes, they're a breakdown of exactly what my hit points belong to.
Yep. Jaquan, if I put you in there.
You see, I'm easy.
Hypatia. Oh, it's moved. Do I not have a token for Hypatia? I do not have a token set up for Hypatia. How crazy is that? Let me just jump back on here and find Hypatia. I should have done this in advance and checked, but I thought it was going to be easier than it was. Hypatia, grab that, edit, use select token, there we go.
I believe I speak for everyone I say, nah, I'm having quite a lot of fun with you learning this on.
And let's chuck Hypatia on there.
So you're basically saying you can't copy and paste a character's token from one map to another map.
Possibly can. Oh, that's kept to hit points. Great. Alright. And if I grab...
I thought it was just transition to another room.
No.
Yeah, well, because I would have thought that would be a very common thing to be doing.
Yeah.
I thought
It's just more along the lines, I probably haven't set the tokens up correctly, that's all.
No, I worked out what happened. Because we don't have Nodgrim with us, we can't gather our entire party to venture forth.
We're stuck on the loading screen.
Yeah.
gather the party.
You must gather your
Mhm.
path before.
Are you all descending, or is only one of you descending?
I think we'll all descend if there's
Yeah.
nothing immediately
So,
dangerous.
we'll
down
all
I
the
guess
go
I'll go
together.
first, and if I'm not dead for a little while, everyone else can follow. And then we all die together. I mean, hi.
Hypatia, are you dead? Baby? Guys, I think we should go down and check on Hypatia.
All right, and
Maybe we should cut the rope and run before whatever's down there comes up.
No, we wait till it's almost up and then we cut the rope.
Oh, then we get the experience for it. Good move.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops, it's Hypatia.
So you still have your lantern out,
I do.
Sean?
Well, assuming this is actually dark, this map, I would have it out.
Yes, it is. It was still dark.
I mean, the other one was dark upstairs too. It's just that.
Yes,
That's,
it was. Let me make sure you all have sight. Does anyone... What is everybody's light sources as I shift you across?
I think we'll probably have someone with a light spell cast and something. We'll have a lantern and possibly a torch. I believe was what we had before.
Yeah,
We have
Minerva's
torch
normally
down
my light source, which I'll get on a bumper sticker if you want.
I wasn't the light source this time, though.
No, but generally,
Okay.
you can be.
Tell you what, when I get level 3 spells, it'll be awesome. Everyone will have continual light cast on something.
Nice.
At least 3.
Your left eye, your right butt cheek, bottom of your foot. Why would you do that?
Did you say that you had a light source, Jaquan?
No, I said that I was going to use Minerva as a light source.
Okay. I can now shift you across and we'll see what we see.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Whoa. Whoa.
Does anyone not see?
I can't see anything.
I see. You'll have to scroll down. Where's
I can't see anything, even with it zoomed out entirely.
That's because I haven't added your
Gone from
token,
that.
because, you
Cool.
know...
Interestingly, I can see Sean's 17 of 17.
Grail, can you check Messenger?
Same here.
Hang on a second. I will in a minute.
I have no torch. Or lantern, sorry.
You do. I set it up for you.
No, I have a lantern, I have a torch, not a lantern.
Alright, just stay where you are then. I'll set it up. Hang on.
That's cool.
I gotta get these tokens set up a little bit better. That's alright. I'll manage it. And we'll put Lenza on because, you know, I think I forgot her.
Ah, there we are. Look, amazing.
And
Hey,
you
subways.
have, yep. I got it was away. It was 100 degrees, I believe.
Did the text of our bars change, or is it just really short?
It looks like it has changed.
I think the bars have got like thicker and shorter rather than before.
Shadow.
Yeah.
They have.
I still haven't seen that film.
It's pretty good. I definitely recommend going and seeing it.
Apparently, I've missed it at the cinema.
What films? is it?
Spider-Man: Far From Homecoming.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Alright, there we go. So everyone can see.
But I like fun.
Well, it's just too bad. It's too bad you're in this game now, Sunshine.
I'm learning to like paid faster. That got worse with every word.
Alright, so Minerva's bars are missing.
So are Ceridwen's.
Yep.
Are we supposed to be able to see the numbers? Because I've got a really weird thing where I can see my bars and my numbers. I can see Sean's bars and his numbers. I can see someone else's bar and then the other three of nothing.
Mm.
Yeah. That's okay.
Hey, it's not a big deal. It's just like
Anyway, you can
Musicians?
alter them yourself, so it's fine.
Interesting. And now you can just see. I can only just see the colours for Minerva. I can't see the numbers.
Mm-hmm. Likewise.
Yep.
It should be filtered.
Is it on like settings somewhere? Is it like visible or
it's-
something?
No, it's weird. I'm just looking now. What's bar 3 for you?
Me, nothing. I was just checking something out, just seeing if
Okay.
it changed anything. Because this one, you set all the bars up, whereas the previous ones, we all set them up. So I was wondering if it changed it or anything.
No, I had to. There's no difference. I don't know why.
Anyway, I think we're getting hung up on something that's not quite
Yeah, weird.
relevant.
Well, we want to see health bars. That's kind of important. Well,
Well, I can see health bars.
can you see everyone's health bars?
Well, not Saragwin's.
Yeah.
I can't see
Or-
Oops either.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Can't see the second one either.
Well, there's Skeleton.
Hey. Did you put a... Is there something in the second box for both those characters?
I've only got one box.
One box.
I think only the 3 people with 2 bars currently have the second have more than one filled in.
You don't see this. You don't see the bar unless you fill in the second.
Yeah, and I don't. Well, I don't have anything to
Second
fill it
number.
with.
No, sorry. In the bars you got 17 of 17, or whatever. If you don't put a number in the second half of that, you don't get a bar.
Alright, so let me just go check Messenger.
I assume that was one of us.
I think it was Craig.
Oh, I was going to blame Aaron. Blaming Aaron seems on brand. No, Aaron didn't even respond to that one. Aaron, are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. So, there you go.
I can see Caradon's bar now.
Cool.
And shouldn't everybody be on full health? Because didn't we all heal up over that?
No, because we fought some zombies. Remember?
Ah, yes. And the people
That's
who
why
are
I'm
bad
missing
in this
an
game
arrow.
got hurt.
Still one bar missing, isn't there?
No? Anyway, you're down the bottom. It's pretty musty down here. I'm going to draw a rope. Just so we remember there's a rope there.
Excellent. Our entry point.
Yes.
I'm assuming that's a shadow. That there's a shadow of the
It
ceiling.
is. It is.
Alrighty. Shall we continue in this kind of direction?
Do it! Do it now!
Lead on, O light source.
Yeah, it's not me. By the way, I assume, Grail, we tied the rope around the Eye of Lamia and lowered it with, so I've still got that
Sure.
wonderful thing being lugged in my arms.
Why?
Because when we meet Lamia, I'm going to want to give her her eye back.
So Lamia is also a term for like a mage. Anyway, what are you just wandering aimlessly throughout?
Have you watched us before?
I have, which is why I am asking you again. And I need to work out.
Do we want to slowly move through then?
Well, I'm just moving like 10
It
feet.
looks like there's a bit. Should we stick to the right wall and just go down as far as we can, and then
Is that
go
this
around?
wall?
Yeah.
Yep, I approve of that plan.
I mean, from what it looks like, it might just end there. So then at least we can stick to one wall. We can actually see. Yeah.
Yes, you'll
At least we
notice,
can.
you'll
what is
notice
the-
your pings are actually quite sizable here, and it's because the map is a bigger scale. So that might be why you also are seeing your bars seem to be a bit squashed. So
Okay, cool.
you were about to ask something, Aaron?
Oh, I was just wondering what this ledge here was.
A ledge.
Back.
Okay, cool.
Does it
I was
go
just
up?
wondering how high up it was.
Oh,
Like
only
how high
it's only
ceiling.
you can see to the top, so it's only about 5 or so feet.
Okay.
So, probably for the best
And then
Nodgram's
to
not
the
here. That
ceiling
would have
is like
triggered him.
15 feet from there, or
Was it? Sorry, I couldn't quite hear that.
after the ledge goes up 5 feet, is it then like 15
The
feet
roof,
to the ceiling?
the
or-
roof is about 30 or so feet in places here, and you do think that the roof is slowly expanding and getting further away from us.
Are these pillars? Do these pillars go all the way to the top, or are they just like outcroppings?
They seem to be. They don't go all the way to the top, but they are quite high at their highest point.
They're holding the lake up, man.
Uh-oh.
Mm,
Oh.
we are headed that way.
All right, slow down a bit.
Place is huge.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
blame Hypatia.
All
Thought
right,
we
so
were sticking to the wall.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
call.
you guys,
I don't like it.
you guys have been moving through here. I'm assuming that you're not just head down, bum up, making a beeline.
We'll be
to
going
it.
slowly.
You are moving pretty slowly, I am assuming. Is that correct?
Mhm.
Yes.
with
Right.
caution.
So you've been moving through here for a considerable amount of time. It does smell considerably down here. It's musty, but there's also something else that's rank in the air. Every now and then, some of these mounds do seem to belch forth a kind of a toxic or seemingly toxic fume, slightly darkish mist, maybe smoke or something. It smells slightly sulphurous. It's definitely not pleasant to breathe in down here. And the ground seems to scurry under your foot with countless insects crawling and slithering, etc.
Lovely.
They're no bigger than your finger at most, but they do seem to be numerous.
What are these things?
I guess we'll get closer.
Yep, it's quite hard to tell at the moment. You're not quite sure.
That looks like
Sean-
some kind of honeycomb.
Nope, but Lenza and Sean have the distinct idea that is piles of fecal matter.
Oh, lovely.
right.
Whose kind of fecal matter, I inquire?
No idea.
Goblins.
Maybe we should go and investigate and see what said creature eats.
All in favour of you doing that? I mean, it could be trapped.
And the
Oh, I
reason
don't think it's trapped. There's nothing hidden about it.
and the reason that Sean and Lenza think it's fecal matter is because you both have Hunter as a
The back,
as your
secondary skill.
Secondary skill.
Yeah.
Skill. Yep. So it just looks like kind of animal waste.
So it doesn't look like it looks like a wild animal, an non-intelligent animal, or
I mean,
Is it-
it's hard to tell that from.
true. But is it well? Do we
Maybe
recognise
in
the
your
type
university.
of fecal matter?
You'd have to get up and have a good look at it.
Do you want me to investigate?
Yes.
Well, you can. You can
Yes,
tell the
I
difference
will.
between
Okay.
An
Is it-
omnivore, a carnivore.
That's
Who's
right.
the fecal matter expert
Yes.
in the party?
That is right.
We lost him.
Hang on a second. One at a time, please. As I
Yep.
was trying to say, yes, you can tell that, but not from like 50 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay, what about from 5 feet away?
Okay, it is clearly a carnivore of some description. It is, and there is a whopping great big pile of it just to the northwest of Lenza.
Yeah, that.
That's what I was thinking. That's a big turd.
Well, it's piles. It's not just a single one. It's piles and piles of it. So whatever is down here seems to come over into this vicinity to relieve themselves.
Hooked up to the London sewer system. It's a fatberg.
Well,
It
if
does-
it's carnivore, guys, It's
And-
actually pretty wise for us to cover ourselves in its excrement so it can't smell us properly.
I'm
Your
good.
voice
I
always
don't-
has such rancor when you talk about that kind of
I
thing.
don't want to. So,
Indeed.
Wisdom 4 says I'm not going to do anything wise. Yeah,
So you're going to cover yourself in crap.
I'm not going to.
There was
Because
nothing.
doing it is wise? Wait, I'm lost.
Yeah. I was going to say, Wisdom 10 also says,
Yeah, yeah.
Wisdom 18 says no, because I'll catch some weird animal disease from it.
I think I realised
It's
why.
actually pretty sterile, but okay.
Yeah, I think I realised why you were not getting. Aha, there we go. So you can see. There we go. It looks a lot better, but you might need to fix your hit points up. Minerva?
Ah,
Your token was representing a non-character / generic. It wasn't representing Minerva.
That person is foolish.
I don't know, that sounded pretty accurate to me.
Okay, so before you go any further, where do we want to go? There seems to be like is this like a ramp or is it just like a cult passage? Here.
That, it just seems to be a bit of a passage. It might be going down a little bit. The floor is uneven. It's definitely not flat. And if you had a dwarf with you, they could give you a lot more information as to the direction that it is going, and the pitch and the yaw, etc. But by the way, those of you who were hunters and who decided to investigate the excrement, it looked like it had been a pile that had been built up over some time.
Did you
turning it
recognise it?
were they
No,
little droppings or large droppings?
Largish ones, and no one recognised it.
Cool.
Hmm.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like the rat men were walking down here and, it was a lot
Well,
for a long time, but they were all little.
Can we just check like down this thing? Because like normally a corridor leads somewhere, and it seems like it leads just to a dead end. But
Sure.
Alright, you start heading down there. It does seem, as you start heading down there, with a light source.
can we get a light source in here, please?
Alan?
Yeah, so it's just a dead end.
It looks that way, yes.
You can search it at the end, I guess, if you think there's going to be something down there.
It could be trapped.
So you guys, that's actually a tunnel, is it?
It's blocked off. It's blocked off. Is it how is it? You said it was going down, actually, not.
Yeah, it just looks to be a natural. This all looks to be naturally occurring caves, and that just looks to be, a dead end.
So this area is higher than this area, pretty much.
Sort of, but not by much. There
Not by
seems to be a
much.
little bit of a wall there, but not by much.
Cool. No worries. All good. Just want to make sure there's nothing there.
Yep.
Let's move on.
Yep.
I guess north because there's no other way to go.
Sounds good.
And Sean plods north.
I mean, it's no the Red Book of West much, but
Slow down a bit. This is a very wide open area.
Alright. Yep. You do notice that the insects seem to get less up here. The ground seems to be a little bit firmer.
Yeah, slow down. This generally, if insects avoided places, it means there's usually something that eats them here.
I'm going to get out my bow.
Or it's a less pleasant place for insects.
or it's got
drier.
less food.
He did say it's drier.
Yeah. I guess I'll shield that.
And there's less shit for him to eat. Get it?
Uh,
They're drones.
Right, stop there.
Yep.
Let's see.
The dragon will now enter from stage left.
No, it's a Nodgrim dragon. No.
Kill you with its snoring. Uh-oh.
Alright, something large rushes at Hypatia through the gap as she moves into this area. It
Lovely.
is in all players' journals.
Giant insect
Oh.
thing.
Oh, dang.
Hang on a second, my son seems to have moved that. All my cards seem to be moved every week. And lots of them end up getting drawn on. Where's my stat block for it? Because you can all make surprise checks for me, please.
What's that? D20 or?
Nope, D6.
Okay.
On a 1 or
Shut
a
up,
2.
D6.
On a 1 or a 2, you are surprised.
Okay.
I'm not surprised.
But we can win surprise, can't we?
Oh, there's a shock.
You can win surprise in certain situations, not against
Ooh,
this
not
thing.
surprised.
So you can't win surprise against this thing which has heard you coming from miles away.
To be fair, we're not very stealthy and we won't even try.
Nope.
There we go. Cool.
Oh, I'm surprised.
So only 2 people surprised. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Mm.
All
One of
right.
them happens to be the person getting eaten. But hey.
That makes sense though.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Alan wasn't surprised.
Nope.
Dang it.
Nope. Hypatia is not surprised.
Oh, sorry.
Hang on. Zelmarro, yes. So, Minerva is surprised, Hypatia is not.
Why are your names so similar? Honestly.
Because
It's not my fault. I had this one first.
see, if Aaron stuck
Yeah.
to his partner's gamer name instead, it would be a lot easier.
The name that I first knew
You
him
can
as.
change it. You can change the name down where it says send to your character name, you know.
Yes, you should do that.
That's what I've done.
I just did it then.
See where it says as.
Yeah, I know. I got it.
And this also makes it easier because then it's the actual character role, so people know what's going on.
Right. Hypatia, Minerva, Jaquan. If I spell Jaquan right.
Yeah. I mean, it's not as though I'd spell another player's character wrong.
Well, not one that's, not here.
Mm.
Who am I missing? Sean. Alright. So, surprised is Minerva and Caradwin. Alright. Hypatia, this large creature, rushes forth at you. You retain your wits about you. What are you going to do?
Well, crap, it's coming right for me. I'm gonna drop my torch, pull out a sword, and have at it.
Okay. Make attack roll.
I will. Let's make sure I've got it all right.
I'm just going to put a token at the ground as well for a spluttering torch. And remove your lights on this. You guys know as well that you can set up macros so to do all your normal attack rolls, etc. Which might make it a bit easy for you. Alright, what armor class do you hit?
That'll be armor class 0.
That strikes it.
Nice. Is it armored?
Oh, it is considered armored, yes.
Okay. So regular damage, which is that much.
Alright. You whack it. It seems to reel slightly from the blow, but otherwise not too much. Alright. Minerva is surprised. Jaquan, do you wish to act? Hypatia
I do.
is getting accosted.
I am putting down the Eye of Lamia and drawing out my Rancer.
Alright, so that will be your turn then. I'll
Indeed.
put the backpack there where the Eye of Lamia is. Alright.
Can I step 1 square up
Yeah,
as well?
I'll let you do that. Keridwin
Sweet.
is surprised. Lenza.
I am.
Lenza will move slightly out, just so they've got a clear line of sight, and then shoot.
Go for it.
Is it in good light, so I'm not taking any disadvantage from that.
Yep, that's fine.
Cool. +3. I assume that will hit.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. I should double check what damage I do again, because I've forgotten already. D8. Yep.
Seven. Nice blow. But it's still going.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. After Lenza, Sean.
Am I able to put my lantern down and shoot an arrow in the same round?
No.
Well, I'll put my lantern down and get my bow out and stick an arrow in it then.
Yep, that's fine. And I'll put a lantern on the ground near you. And I'll remove your light source in case you wish to move. Alright. Its attack. It, as you saw with the picture, has numerous tentacles and great big mandibles.
Yep.
It is going to attack you, Hypatia. It lashes out with all of its tentacles.
Oh.
What is your armor class?
My armor class is currently... should be 3.
Alright,
Yep.
so
Oh, I guess that's gonna hit. Oh dang. This is the bit where I'm very happy I can't be critical.
TPK. Man, I should have bought another helmet while we were in town. I just realised that.
No, Dad. Oh,
It's like
two,
dear.
3,
D2
4,
damage.
5, 6, 7, 8 tentacles swing at you.
I think it's happy to see me.
8 tentacles enter. 8 tentacles leave.
1, 2. Okay, so your armor class was what? Sorry.
3.
Alright, so its THAC0 is 12, so it means it needs a 9 or more to hit you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hit you. Alright, so you can make 6 saving throws versus poison, please. Oh, sorry, 6 saving throws versus paralysis, sorry.
Oh,
Right.
so good.
Is there a save modifier?
Nope.
Okay, 1.
Damn it, I want to put a gift for this, but they're all way too bad.
Did you type tentacle in? Look, poop pile was bad enough. The thing
6,
is,
was
I
it?
believe you, Zeltarnin.
Yes. It's not looking good so far.
I had to exceed my my
Yes,
value, right?
they're all
Cool.
bad.
Alright, so
Yep.
the
Welcome to my
tentacles-
rolling.
So the tentacles lash out. The rest of you see this in a little bit of shock and horror. Lash around Hypatia's arms, her face, neck, legs, etc. She seems to go limp, and it starts dragging her towards the large mandibles.
Can I mutter something under my breath as a free action?
Sure.
Ugh. It looks like she's about to get her paralysis ass beat.
Alright. You are out of this for the moment. Well and truly out of this, considering the fact you failed all 6 saving throws versus paralysis.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
called a good roll for him.
And it's
Yep.
there's no such thing as a double negative for the save, so you didn't like get paralysis and then lose
Get it.
Yep, get it, lose it, get it, lose it, get it, lose it.
Oh.
Hey,
Yes, for the viewer's pleasure, the highest I rolled out of 6 rolls on a D20 was a 10.
Yeah,
Welcome
nice
to
one.
Alan's dice rolling.
It was
That's
good.
I will
pretty
not
good for
enjoy
you.
my stay.
If
The
it's
funny
any,
thing is, the lowest Grail rolled on a D20 after doing 8 rolls, except for the 2, was like 17, 13.
I rolled
There was
an
an
eight.
eight. There was an eight
It was
too.
an 8.
I was going to say, you know, like yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say, the world is balanced, the universe is balanced. You rolled crap, I rolled well.
Mhm.
Anyway, Minerva, you are
Balance
now.
doesn't mean equal.
I never said it did.
Exactly.
I'm going to cast Shield on myself.
Sure. You can start casting that spell, Jaquan.
Hello.
Make your roll.
Yep, I'm just trying to get, I believe that's at a +3 from memory. I'm not sure that's going to hit.
No.
It will
I don't
not.
know.
Nope.
It hits AC 10.
Your weapon just skitters off its
Boing.
it's very tough, thick chitin.
But
Caradwin.
maybe you got its attention.
I'm going to keep around this way. To there.
Okay. Lenza.
I'll shoot another arrow. That worked so well last. That worked well last time. 15.
Hitting armor class.
Where is it? 4.
That strikes it.
Nice. 5 damage.
Okay. It seems to howl a little bit. There's a thick yellow goo leaking from its wounds, but they aren't enough to make it drop its lunch. Sean.
I'll shoot at it, I guess.
Okay, you have -1 to hit currently because Jaquan and the rocks are in the way.
If I move, well,
Can you smell what the rocks are cooking?
do I have +1 from range?
Yes,
I
you do.
approve.
So, yeah, just a +1.
You should know you have 70. Your close range is always 70 feet, so you can work that out. If you're ever within 70 feet, you know you got +1.
It's kind of irrelevant.
Yep, you take a point of damage as the fletching catches you across the face.
Nice.
Hypatia. Oh, I'm sorry. It drags Hypatia back with it.
Uh-oh.
Hypatia, you take damage as its slathering jaws bite down upon you.
Ow.
Crunchy.
2. Alright, new round. Jaquan.
No! Hypatia! If I move to there, can I still get an attack on it?
It
with my
is
ranger?
it is sizable, yes, but you'll have -1 to hit because Hypatia's in the
Kind
way.
of in the way.
In its face.
A bit hard to move aside at the
I
moment.
only need to roll a 15 or higher then.
Don't hit it in the mouth.
You miss. Caradwin.
How far down is that?
It's about 5 feet. It looks like an old dry riverbed, underground riverbed that's long since dried up. Okay, as you jump into it, you realise it's not quite dry, and you break the very thick crust on the surface of the mud, and you sink up to your knees in a sludge, and you think you can feel things writhing around underneath it.
Oh yay.
Anybody having good flashbacks?
Lenza.
Even if I move, I won't be able to get a good shot at that.
You won't be able to get a good
will I?
shot, but you will still be able to get a shot.
Cool. In that case, I'll move up to here next to the torch and shoot at it
Go for it.
with only a d20 plus 2.
Why are you shooting the torch?
I'm not shooting the torch.
Because there's no light in there, so he's going to shoot the torch into the room.
I assume that does not hit.
That hits what armor class?
Only 7.
Alas, you just miss it. It
Cool.
lodges into the body of the beast, but then it just falls out as it moves.
Lovely.
Sean,
I shall do something similar.
But more effective.
Well, you know. No.
okay. Sean, just make a wisdom check for me, please. D20 equal to or under your wisdom.
What's the roll? Oh, you're kidding me!
No, that's not that good, is it? Hypatia.
How
Minerva.
do I fail that?
by rolling a 20. That's how you fail
Yeah.
it.
Dang.
I had like
Hypatia, well, I'm getting digested.
You are, or attempted to. Minerva.
Alright. I'm going to
Run away in the darkness.
take a shot at this guy.
Go for it. -1 to hit.
That is an AC of 3.
That will strike it.
Oh, actually put that one down.
I'll have to show you guys how to create those macros. They're really quite useful.
You will.
8 points of damage.
Alright, that has really upset it now. It's, it's going to really struggle to enjoy its lunch at this rate. So, considering the fact that you are really quite inconsiderate, it casts aside its hors d'oeuvre and lashes out at the next closest one to it.
Can't hit an AC of 5. What's it trying?
Can if it rolls 8 20s again.
Yeah. I only got paralyzed 6 times.
Going well so far.
It
I
never
think there's 1,
you-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll do. 7. One of them is still kind of just holding onto the leg of Hypatia. It's like, it's my lunch. I'm not letting it go entirely. So your armor class was what, sorry?
5.
5. So it needed to roll 8s
A
or higher.
seven.
Yeah, 7.
eight.
That's right. Sorry, 5. Yep. For some reason, I kept thinking different numbers.
So everyone hit?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, it loves you. Long time.
Alright, make some saving throws versus paralysis. Ooh, 1's good.
Oh, nice. You can do it, Dan.
2's good.
Oh, yeah. Aw.
Not quite.
Not so good.
Semi-pass.
Turns out, if you make all the saves bar 1, you still get paralyzed.
But 2, really.
Oh,
Okay.
1,
3.
4, 5, 6, 7.
So
and
you
final one.
do still get paralyzed, and you are.
But only 3 paralyzed.
Yeah, well,
Only 3 times.
it's important to know that. Hypatia is setting up some macros, it seems.
I'm practicing in my head.
Cool. All right.
Why are you practicing for Hypatia? Do it for new characters.
Jaquan also hits the ground considerably, and it wraps a tentacle around a couple of his limbs, and it's got one around Hypatia, a couple around Jaquan. It looks still a bit upset because it's still pretty hungry. Keridwen, you are knee deep in muck. Something has just slithered past you underneath the crunchy exterior.
Something big or something?
It was sizable, but then it might have just been a lot of things. You just know that the mud down here is writhing with living matter. And it smells really, really badly.
Ugh. Let's just go with the flow. How fast can I move in it?
Half movement. All right. Lenza.
Let's try and finish this thing off. That'll hit.
It will. That is a really good blow. The arrow strikes it true. It is screaming. You hear a kind of a high-pitched, hissing wail type sound. Sean, you're up.
I shall try to hit it with an arrow as well. Ooh.
That also
That
is
has-
good.
1. AC 1.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's
Yeah,
also
that
good.
is.
Alright, it is not looking good at all. It is looking quite distressed. It only wanted to eat, you bastards. Patience out.
Yeah, you monsters. Oh,
Minerva.
Look, it's probably already eaten Nodgrim. Like, it doesn't need another one of us.
no.
That was-
I haven't
that
thought
was-
of that.
That was weeks ago.
Yeah, fair, actually.
Yeah, I'm just going to try and shoot that again from where I am.
Well, don't they say the problem with eating a dwarf is 4 weeks later you're hungry again?
That's right, yep. Alright, you miss it. Okay. It decides that, you know what, it rushes off there and starts climbing up the wall.
Oh no.
It moves with quite stunning alacrity. Thankfully, the two that it had incapable of attacking it. New round, Lenza. It's about 5 feet off the wall at the moment. You notice that there seems to be about 15 feet up a small little crawl hole that, well, when I say small, it's big but small compared to it, that it looks like it's trying to get to.
Can I still shoot it pretty easily?
It is... What kind of light source have you got there? I would
Yeah,
assume...
I can't see. I can't see where it's gone.
Oh, then you can't even see that it's going through a crawl hole.
Yep, cool. In that case, since I will. Can I pick up the torch?
You can.
Yep, I'll pick up the torch and then move forward. Hopefully, be able to try and give it some line of sight towards the other people with bows.
Yep, I'll give you the torch light source. Bear with me. Alright, you should now. cast
Awesome.
light source.
And I'll move. Can I move past these two?
Yes, there. Just,
Just
Mi-
trash
mild-
into the mud.
Speed humps at the moment.
mild obstacles.
I assume we can feel bugs starting to crawl in.
There aren't very many bugs where you are. The ground is rocky and hard.
There might not be many, but I'm assuming there are still some.
There's a couple, yeah. Most of the bugs are with, or at least were with Caradwin. She's about to get out of there. Can you see it now?
Yep.
Cool. Alright. So after Lenza, it is Sean.
I take it I'm having a penalty because of the light. Because it's only parked in the shadow, so it'll
Yes.
be -1 for that.
Yep. Do you have a straight line to it?
I do. Is that going to be good enough?
What armor class do you hit?
5.
That will hit.
Nice.
It strikes it. The creature seems to twitch slightly. Its legs splay out, its tentacles writhe, its mandibles slather, and then it falls back with a screeching, piercing sound and crunches onto the ground. And then rolls a little bit, and then twitches a bit more, and then stops moving.
Yay!
Alright.
What up? So now we've got these two paralyzed.
Meat
On the
shields.
outside, you could use this to help get across the bridge.
How?
Meat distractions.
We're planks.
That's not how. You're not big enough.
No, they're meat,
I'm an absolute unit.
they go from meat shields to meat distractions now.
Aww,
You just
fair.
put them down in front of you and they'll eat them first.
Someone else has to carry my Eye of Lamia.
Alrighty, can I go and have a look at these two and see if they're like do some sort of test to see how dead they are?
Okay, they are still alive. You can identify that pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
As you crouch over Hypatia, and you stick your dagger under her fingernail, she doesn't react at all. Also take 5 points of psycho damage.
They do appear to be quite heavily sedated. They have welts upon them where the tentacles wrapped around them, a number of angry marks that seem to be flaring up, and Hypatia has a bit of a nibble mark on her. Otherwise, they're okay as best can be. Caradron, when you crawled out of the muck, your legs are covered in a thick, gooey brown sludge. It seems to be a bit blackish in some places, and you still have a number of insects and the like, worms, grubs, who knows what manner of creatures they are. Some of them crawling up your legs.
Well, I guess I'll cast Cure Paralysis on the two of them.
Sure.
Ooh.
There goes our heal spells, guys.
I mean, it's better than having to lug these two people around.
Yeah, I
I
know. But
grab you, look you directly in the eye and say, "Thank you, I've never been so glad in my life to be floppy as I am right now."
Can you not take anything
that's-
seriously?
and then I'll go and get my
It's
link.
how I cope with the trauma.
Yeah.
I'll
I've never
cope with
been
it.
that hard before in my life.
I'll cope with my trauma when we get back to a bar.
Oh, I thought you were going to cope via looting. That is how you appear to cope with trauma.
That's a good
Right.
point. I wander over.
I'm
Then
grabbing
I
my
realised
link.
it's probably won't have any loot.
I'm grabbing the eye back.
Okay.
Lovely.
And Sean's picking up his torch, is he?
I am. My lantern, yes.
Lantern, yep, sorry.
Has someone got a stomachache?
Why?
And we just picked up their my lantern.
Hey!
Oh, ho, ho.
Oops, let me set that right.
Hey, I've got it back.
So, when these guys got tentacled, did it look like the tentacles like pierced their flesh, or did it look like it just like rubbed some kind of toxin onto them?
The tentacles basically lashed them and wrapped around them.
I
Yeah,
do
but it
not
didn't
like
go
where
over.
this is going.
It didn't pierce. It didn't pierce. It was like a. There was like a
Yeah, so it's like a toxin. not a
substance
venom.
on the outside of it. It's not like they pierce and inject. It was a touch toxin.
Possibly, but you know, of creatures that can do both.
Yes,
True.
most. of
There,
those
as
are.
I said, there are welts and marks where the tentacles did grab them or lash them, and it does look, if you have, if you inspect the wounds, which Sean probably did, it does look like there are numerous little tiny puncture marks along there. Along the marks where they did get lashed. So
Lovely.
the tentacles probably had tiny little harpoons.
Yep.
Yep.
Are we trying to harvest this? Is that the goal? Or what's...
Oh,
That is
I
what I
assume
mean. I mean,
he wants to make a +1 lash of Sleepy.
does not the other rogue want like some sweet, sweet paralyzing poison?
Ooh,
You're gonna
Sweet whip.
use it as a lash.
sweet whip!
Yeah.
Ooh.
Do we have a good way of actually getting it without killing it, without being paralyzed again?
Well, if you're paralyzed
Where's your
again,
sense of adventure?
Well, I mean, if
I'm
we
not
scrape
carrying you
it
out.
off with like a knife, hopefully, like we're not super incompetent. I don't know.
Aren't we though?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Hey, I failed my last one.
Yeah.
There you go. I passed that one though.
No.
Jaquan is all by himself.
Jaquan has grabbed the eye and headed back then.
Yes. All right. You can get a knife out of some description, and you can scrape along the tentacles. As you do so, they twitch and writhe still.
Ooh.
Lovely.
Can I
This is what I assume she's going to look like wielding.
What? Oh, you're sending gifts.
No, I'm sending a very specific gift.
Interesting. We haven't destroyed its central nervous system enough. Yeah.
It
We just
has
need
a
to
number of arrows embedded in it. Again, as per normal, if you missed,
but
the
I've,
arrow is gone. But yeah,
I've retrieved half mine. That hit.
sure. The creature, yeah, it's you get a bit of a slimy film upon the blade of the dagger or knife that you run along its tentacles.
Ooh.
The creatures, though the tentacles do writhe a little bit and twitch as you do so, the creature itself remains still.
Excellent. Cool. Well,
Do you have something to put the collected mucus in?
Yes, the cleric.
I was going to say his pants.
I do. I have a
A glass vial or something
yeah.
like
I
that?
have a
Nodgrum.
bottle, a glass bottle.
I think we should find out if this is how Nodgrim met his fate. In which case,
So,
I feel even worse for him.
Would there be enough to fill like a empty potion of healing bottle?
So the healing potions are only an ounce or so of liquid. They're really small.
Okay.
So you have to break the stopper on them or pull the stopper off them, which breaks the seal. But you can probably at least jury rig something to put it back together. I won't have that won't be a problem. But yeah, a potion is really small. It's less than a mouthful. Because a giant potion, sit there forever trying to drink, and
Okay. Well, can I collect enough to fill
Learn how to chug.
tiny
Everyone
little,
except
tiny little
everyone-
vial? I guess they're not
Yes.
really potion bottles; they're more like vials. Then.
I've got an
Yes.
actual vial.
You can
Everyone
probably just
except
throw them
Hawkeye
as
dies.
grenados then, though.
yes, the potions that you see a lot in pop culture now and computer games, etc., are not what D&D potions have ever been. They've always been small, like less than an ounce in some cases.
Yeah.
It's a phial.
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to be able to drink them incredibly quick and not take forever to drink them. And
It's a shot.
yeah. Can you
Yes.
imagine? Can you imagine if it was like half a liter of liquid and you had to drink a couple of them? It's like you take
Yeah.
2 healing potions. It's like, man, I am not drinking anything else for a while.
I was going to say you have to be Hawkeye or you die. Because you can't drink them quick enough.
Well,
3 rounds to drink a potion unless you're Hawkeye.
That's why there's a lot of latrines in the dungeons.
Yeah, I've always thought
And
them.
yeah, and then just a little bit, just half an hour to an hour later, it's like, mate, I need to take a break.
But you're in full plate.
Squire, time to earn your copper piece.
He's copper codpiece, I think.
So, did anybody else want to get some of this goo?
I mean,
really.
I don't have anything to store it in. Is the issue?
I mean,
I can lend you a vial.
the thing is, I can cast Hold Person at like 400 feet. Why am I going to run up and rub something on their arm?
Fair enough.
Here's the thing, though. Trying to do this without the assassin skill poison use is risky.
Agreed.
Yeah,
So-
I'll be fine. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm good.
Maybe Craig should
Can I-
do it.
Can I also, since I'm taking the risk, is it okay if I also like stab some arrow tips into the licky tongue?
Sure. I'll tell you what, though. you have a 10% chance collecting the goo for the file of getting struck by a tentacle. So go for
I
it.
I'll
like
take that
those
as 1 or
odds.
2, a 1 or 2 on D20. I'll just roll D20. It's
Sure.
easier than D100. No.
It almost strikes you.
Yes.
And you're going to get a couple arrows, are you?
Yeah, I just want to. Well, because I want to see if it sort of turns into like a tacky base that'll stay on the arrow,
Sure.
or if it's just gonna not coat. an
Okay.
So
arrow.
you dip an arrow in and fire it at me.
Well, I just sort of rub an arrow on the tongue.
On the tentacle, go for it.
Yeah.
Another 10% chance for the arrow.
Oh, okay.
It's a little bit more.
Rough.
Lens
That's
is going to
okay.
leave.
It's
Lenza should have
all I
left a long time ago.
that's fine. You get some on a couple arrows. That's fine.
Sweet.
You get some for your file.
Yep. All right, I'm
Think
done.
how much the alchemist will pay you. Keep doing it, Minerva.
Imagine if you had lopped its head off and took it back.
Yeah. Oh, dang it! Now I want to do that.
No, that was Mark's thing, lopping heads off and carrying them.
That's just
Minerva's a different character.
That's just the
Actually,
area.
wasn't Mark's thing trying to remove the skin from giants?
Yes.
One of Mark's things was.
Hey.
Yeah.
Brutally and horrifically. Whiskey
With a
Pete
blood-
has,
NPC scarringly.
Well,
Whiskey
I
Pete has
don't
never
know
been
how
the same.
too bad at skinning, but it's fine. I mean, everybody butchers poorly to begin with, I guess.
Yeah, but you should still have some skin left on the chicken to, put butter and garlic underneath. Like, it shouldn't have been flayed.
Yeah. That's the problem. He didn't drain it for long enough.
You were
He
going
needed to
for a
hang-
pocket, and you
needed
went
to
for
hang that
Blood
corpse
Eagle.
up for longer. That's fine. All right.
His
Moving on.
orcish heritage took over, and he started hacking instead of peeling. Right,
Side note, never let him serve you grapes.
you have defeated the giant insect-like creature.
Yay. Well done,
He's
guys.
known as
We
Harold
shall
to his
call it
friends.
the Zarg.
All right.
Why?
It is Sarah Currigan.
No.
I don't know. I think you would call it the ass kicker because it kicked ass.
Well,
It
how
is
about
done
the paddle maker? Because it made
Yeah. I
paddles
was going
out
to say
of
the
it.
paddle wagon.
It did a grand total of 2 points of damage.
Yeah, it didn't do much, really.
You were
Used
just
two healing.
Spoken like somebody who didn't lock up.
It's like
You-
a die carrion crawler.
all I can say is you guys were lucky that there was only one in combat with it at a time.
Yes, that's true.
There's a reason I ran in to tie it off when it started dragging him off.
Yeah, well, that's why I ran around the back of it.
Well, thank you for letting us know that there's this stuff here is not really ideal.
There's a reason I stood back and shot up
Real
with an
estate.
arrow too.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you're
I mean,
smart.
but that's Lens's, thing too.
Yes, you can all see. Well, those of you who are near enough to see that dry, or what was dry riverbed, the old riverbed, the track marks that Ceridwen made, tearing her way through the knee-deep goo and gunk. And you can smell it now. It's all over Ceridwen's legs. She hasn't been able to get it all off, and it's been churned up. It is a foul, horrible, rotten, fetid smelling muck, and
I
it
think
is
we should go back to check.
it is full of small bugs and worms and insects of varying types and descriptions. Some have got legs, some don't, but they all seem to be twitching and squirming and moving about.
Just being, in general, lovely.
Very horrible mass.
Is it possible for us to walk around that top edge like that
Nope.
without going into the?
That's the wall.
No.
How high is this bit? Is it like a? Can we climb that easily if we get to it?
Yep, that's about 5 to 8 feet from the top of the mud to it. to the top
Yeah.
of that area. Yeah.
So how deep beneath it might be a bit of a link. Do we want to try and find another way across before we just splooge in here? Like, it doesn't look like it, but I just want to actually go over here and shine some light and see what's around here.
No, I can't see much there, but okay.
Cool. Let's wander back then. Did we pick up that backpack?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
I just didn't remove the icon.
Yep. Cool. Just want to make sure.
Iconic.
Ooh, there's tunnels over in the back.
So, yeah, so there's a passage around here which we possibly might be able to do. Can you shine the lantern over here and see if we can see anything on the other side?
Yeah, I'm just trying to grab the little handly thing.
Hypatia and Minerva have become one.
Make it spin.
Yep.
I want to see it spin.
Okay, can we see? Have a good idea what this
Where's
stuff
Carol?
is?
Oh, oops. Sorry.
He's really good at his moving his.
I just drew.
They
That
look like
looks
skeletons.
Yeah, they do look like
Yeah.
skeletons.
We should go and rifle through them and see how many of them are dwarves, because obviously, if there's only one, it will be Nodgrim, and it's not as though there might be lots living right near a dwarf.
Is this a stalagmite or is this a pillar?
No, they are kind of like little mounds that have.
So like might help.
No, as I mentioned before earlier, every now and then they seem to emit a noxious
Some
smelling
gas.
gas.
They're sulfur volcanoes.
Possibly, it does smell a bit sulfuric.
Interesting.
But whether it's it could just be from an underground cavern or something. It's just venting. But yeah, it's something, and it's obviously
Another level below us. Let's go.
I was just
It's
wondering.
awful level.
It looks like it could be lassoed from where we are, and then we could pull ourselves, well, hand over hand across.
It's probably about 12 feet high.
Huh. That doesn't seem too bad.
If the Tomb Raider reboots are
Nice.
You
dislodge.
broke up there.
The Tomb Raider reboot games use gas vents that you've got to blow up to launch things or swing things.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to try lassoing it? Anybody?
Sure, let's give it a go.
Yeah, someone with higher
Do we want to see what's down this corridor first, just in case there is a way around?
Yep. Good
Like, I
call.
don't think there will be, but we haven't actually moved down there yet.
Okay.
I'm just not entirely sure there's...
The ground
Up
seems...
point.
Okay, as you start moving
Oh,
up here,
well.
the ground does seem to be rising a little bit on a slope. It's obvious enough that you don't need to be a dwarf to determine that it is, in fact, moving up, sloping
Where
up.
does it go?
No, where apparently.
Ooh.
Well, I don't know what's around here.
What's down here?
Oh, just another outcropping.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep. Right.
we have the height advantage here, though.
Yep, about 5 to
Back
10
to the
feet.
dwarf and tunnels.
Wasn't it? When is it recently fallen on Jedi at night?
Yep.
Cool, I guess we head back to the top then.
It's over, Vader.
I'm assuming we can basically just jump off it if it's 5 feet.
Yep, not a problem. You can slide down it a little bit. It's got a bit of a slope to it. That's fine.
Do we really want to go over there? I mean,
What
is
is
there
it?
anything over there of value?
I mean, we don't know because we can't see it all.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. And there could be something back here.
I vote we go over, and as we all
We-
all know, what I suggest is generally a brilliant idea.
Well, it's only 5 feet. We could jump that.
Let's give it a go.
Yeah, we could easily jump that.
It's
Alright.
about 5-ish feet, yeah, give or take. The
Because this is a narrow spot.
That's right, but it's 5 feet. If I have a picture of that, it's 5 feet kind of there.
Yeah.
The ground either side of that is a little bit crumbly and a little bit soft.
So you want to jump a bit further to get onto the actual ground.
But hey, if we miss, it's not like we're falling, 100 feet to our death. We're falling into a shitty mud pool.
True. None of our former party members
Fall
will know
into
anything
a
about that.
puddle of shit bugs.
What's
We
the
should have left them paralyzed and just laid them in the mud and used them as logs.
Are there any particular mechanics for jumping, or is it just running and hoping?
There are mechanics,
Strength
but
check?
I'm not. It doesn't matter. You can get across. It's fine.
Cool.
It's not going to be
Ugh.
particularly tough.
Oh look, a big pile of skeletons.
Ooh,
Do we
and a
find Nogrum?
big button labelled treasure map.
We've got to find his bones so we can bury him.
Well, let's go for a rifle.
Alright, there appear to be hundreds of skeletons here in various stages of dismemberment. It's hard to put together entire skeletons though, because it's just all jumbled up on top of each other.
Are there
What
arms?
type of bones are there?
There are all types of humanoids. You think
Okay.
you can find some dwarves because they're shorter and they've got thicker bones. There seems to be quite a few of those scattered throughout. Some humans, possibly, maybe some elves with the smaller, finer forms, and possibly even some goblins or other creatures, just all piled together.
Is any of them clutching a very nice axe?
There appears to be no equipment in here at all.
Cool.
See the monsters take that elf and hide it in their special lairs.
Digest it.
There are scraps of clothes and stuff like that, though.
Well,
Is there anything that looks like any part of Nogrum's clothes? Any new clothes bits?
Nothing that seems to be really new, but it's pretty hard to tell because the clothes that are here, or the scraps that are here, have probably gone through to digestive tracts or have been slobbed on, and there's mud and gunk and dirt.
Yeah.
There are, as you start, picking through these bones, you disturb countless swarms of scurrying insects
Bugs
as
and
well.
stuff.
And there's, insect detritus all over the clothes, etc. So it's hard to tell if anything is new because it all looks horrible. But you do not think that you can see any clothes which were what Nodgrim was wearing.
Yeah, so doesn't look like there's much around here then.
No.
Was there anything at the back of this chamber up here?
Nah.
Okay.
It's just a wall and
It is
edge of the
just a wall.
chamber.
Yep.
Cool.
just
Alright.
checking the owl while you're moving around.
What was that, sorry?
Just reminding Alan. Oh no, it wasn't. It was
I reckon
Minerva.
I'm a bit there.
Minerva was light sourcing around.
No, that was Lenza.
It was Lenza.
Well, this doesn't... There didn't seem to be a great flowing
Jump
road
back.
here, so... Okay.
I get the feeling that Nogrum fell down a different hole.
Yep.
You're only just working this out.
Well,
Considering
Yeah,
we're not under
considering-
the bridge.
It's of holes.
Yeah.
Yes. We are not under the bridge. We've been to the other side of it.
Because under the bridge was
Time.
water.
Well, yeah, that too, but also...
Take it all the way.
I guess we head back then.
Cool.
Do you want us to keep moving back, Grail?
Nope.
Do you want to
That's fine. Are you going... So I'll put you
Yep.
back on
the other map?
the other map.
There was no other way to. There was no
Fast
really
travel.
other way to go down there, was there?
Pardon?
There wasn't really any other way to go down there, was there?
Not that you could see, and you can
No.
spend a bit of time going all throughout it. So the only living creature that you seem to find down there was the giant insect, and then thousands upon thousands of smaller insects. There were a bunch of skeletons throughout. There were some that were not in the big pile. There were some that you actually walked straight over the top of as soon as you descended.
Nice.
Lovely.
No one commented on those originally, but yeah, there are a number of skeletons down there.
And I assume on our way back we had a bit of a look. None of those.
None of them seem to be Nodgrim, no. Go away, Windows Defender.
So from what it looked like underneath, we kind of went like around here and then around under the water and up. Like that was kind of the shape of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Vaguely, yeah. I mean, it was.
Although I think we
distances were a
got
bit
more
longer,
over
but
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, possibly.
Well.
But it definitely wasn't towards a bridge. It seems like just separate.
Yeah, that's right. We
Mhm.
were past the bridge was the problem. We didn't kick back towards the bridge.
When I told Sean previously, he saw about 60 feet down when he looked below the bridge.
Yeah, and we weren't that
So
far.
we were lower. And there was water down there too.
Yes.
Alright, let's go do this over here.
Yeah,
We
sounds
don't
good.
want to try the bridge, but that's fine.
We'll
Oh.
do the bridge later.
You just want to climb down the bridge. Ooh.
Well,
No,
we can
we
do
can-
that if you want.
Oh,
No, I'm happy to come and do up here first.
We'll do it on the way out.
We've left Nodgrim this long.
Okay.
He's not going to get any more dead.
Are we going on this side or?
No,
It-
it's this side
the-
because the
Go up.
gate's
It
on
was
this side.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, that's the gate there. Between
Did
those
we
two
ever
pillars.
end up going up these stairs as a side note?
Yeah, we did. There wasn't anything
We
up
did.
there.
Okay, good.
Now, did we bring any oil or anything to burn the tree?
Well, there was some sort of fish oil stuff here.
Okay.
But, no, I didn't buy any oil to burn the tree.
Fair enough.
But I'm happy to go forward with my
Hit it till it stops moving.
knife and shield and give it a go.
Alright.
If you
I support this plan.
might attack me, I guess. That's fair. But Hypatia went first last time, and that was super brave. So, good job, Hypatia. You've led by example. Anyway, I'm gonna come over here. Hopefully the plane can't reach me here.
No,
Can
it
it?
cannot.
Good. Then I'm gonna try using this fish oil stuff. What is it? It smells sort of like.
It smells fishy. There seems to be like a liquid in there. I'm sending you a message on Messenger, Craig.
Have you ever seen footage of the Great Barrier Reef
Where's my message?
spawning season?
What was that, sorry?
It's fine.
Alright. Let me start by removing that horrible line.
So if I get a spoonful of this fish oil stuff, and I flick it at the vine, does anything happen?
Yeah, when you...
Indoor rage.
Do you have a spoon? It
I
doesn't matter.
do have a spoon. Oh, okay.
Well, I was going to say, it doesn't matter. There seems to be...
A ladle or something?
Yeah, like a small little... like not a ladle so much, but more like a brush. that-
Oh, it's for coating yourself to make you stink? Oh, well, I'll flick some with the brush at it, I guess.
Alright, it writhes away.
Yeah, okay, cool.
It doesn't like it.
Yeah, okay, I guess I'll put some of that on myself with the brush. Brush.
Alright. You have now got yourself smelling like dead, rotten fish.
Awesome.
Overall, an improvement.
Hmm.
It's delicious.
It's
I like fish
fantastic.
sauce. And I'll say, okay, I've tried putting some fish sauce on myself, and let's see if it attacks me. And I'll take a step forward.
Alright, it kind of seems to back away. Or
Sweet.
it not particularly well, but it does. It kind of flops around a bit and retreats from you.
All right, I'm going to check out this gate. Is it locked?
There is a lock on it, yes. Well, when I say a lock, there is a latch on it.
Oh, a latch. Okay.
Yep, it is not locked. Sorry.
All right. I don't want to stick around here, so I guess I'll pop the gate open.
Alright, it swings forward towards you quite freely.
Yay.
It is not rusty and does not creak or groan at all.
Alright, guys, do you want to, like, cover yourself in goo and get up here?
Sure, why not?
I mean, if you stand there, surely it would not.
Okay, yeah, sure, I'll try to shift.
While she's
guys.
standing there, yeah, I'll go up, see how it reacts to me.
Did you put stuff on yourself?
I have not
Just try and
yet,
shift
but
it.
I'm approaching to see.
Alright. The vines twitch a bit, but they stay away.
Cool.
Okay.
Do we reckon I should go through?
Yeah, sure.
Look,
If
what's
you
the
don't
worst
put
that can
fish
happen?
oil on, you know,
Yep.
that's on you. There's actually thousands of them on the other side.
Alright, so
Yep.
you go past Minerva, through and into the vine. Alright,
Actually, yeah, no, I said that. I was going to say we should have one person either side the fish thing, but no.
alright. The vine lashes out at you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when I say the vine lashes out at you, a number of them lash out at you.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll just make one attack roll against you. It hits.
That hits a 5.
Yep. That's your armor class, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Three points of damage as these thorny vines start grabbing hold of you and
Get
trying
back and put some fish sauce on it.
to rip at your flesh. And the whole, like, it seems to be moving with quite a deal of... There's a number of them in here.
Oh, no. Quick, get some fish sauce on.
Yeah, I'm going to return back to fish sauce.
Okay, make a saving throw for me versus paralysis, please.
What? Versus paralysis? I'm shocked. Is that
You're afraid.
poison or petrify?
Petrify /
Petrify.
paralysis.
Yeah, hence why I said at first you were afraid.
Mm.
Alright, you are not paralyzed, but you are held firm by them. So, place yourself back. They
Yep.
seem to have latched on around your legs, around your arms. As I said, there are a number of them. And you can feel and see and sense more seem to be coming towards you. Alright, Minerva, you can see that Jaquan has moved past you into this mass of plant material, and all of a sudden, as soon as he got past you with the fish-smelling sauce, they launched themselves en masse at him. He is now struggling, and there seems to be more trying to wrap themselves around him. The whole thing's coming to.
Alright, I'll try to get up in its grill. Push it back with my scent and my knife.
Alright, yeah, you move forward. It's hard going through here, but you know, it's not as difficult as you would expect. But as soon as you move in with the smelly stuff on you, they all seem to let go of Jaquan and slither off.
Excellent.
I nevertheless appear not.
You what?
Oh no, I wasn't paralyzed.
No, you weren't paralyzed. I said
I was just held. Yeah.
Yeah, that was them holding you.
I'm gonna coat myself in a healthy dose of this smelly stuff and then go through the gate.
Okay. Is there
Alright.
anyone that is not putting it on themselves?
I think it's probably a good idea to do so.
Yeah.
I love the fact that we're
If we want to go,
anointing
if we
ourselves.
really want to go through this, it seems pretty unnerving. If I'm going to be honest, but
Well,
That's the
it's more
job.
like dodgy fish sauce and get strangled doing beating a hasty retreat. So
No, we're making ourselves tasty for Grapnak.
That's why it doesn't eat us, because there's something that likes that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. I like the way you think.
You
That's
like fish sauce.
Someone
That'd be
has
kinda
to,
funny.
statistically.
Alright, so you're moving through. It's a long tunnel. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Give me that back. Pan. Alright. There's a long, thin tunnel, about 5 feet wide. Let me place your tokens on this one, see if that works a bit better.
It looks like she's saying fuck at the
I know. It looks like she says, "What the fuck."
What's that?
The gift.
She's like, oh, the fuck!
Baby's first brain freeze.
I think it's a sugar.
Yeah, it's the sugar. Sugar. All right.
Let me just chuck these
sugar,
on.
sugar.
Have we made it to an area? Have we gathered the party before setting forth?
No.
Possibly.
We're still missing Nodgrim.
You
We still
gather
don't
your
have
party
Nodgrim.
before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before
Spawn
venturing
more overlords.
What I just need to do is go back here. I need to set that token because for some reason Minervas are still playing silly buggers. Minerva, character sheet, edit. Right, let me grab that, remove that, yep. And use select token, save, right, done. Go to this other page. Stupid bloody tokens. Alright, grab that, delete. Grab Minerva, chuck her on there. That looks a bit better. Alright, you can feel free to adjust your positioning.
All I can see is black.
Oh, here we go. Yep, black.
Yeah, I just got
I
black.
have my lantern out.
Where
Oh,
am I?
oh, there's baddies. Oh no.
Multiples.
No. I can see no light.
Hang on, just wait a second. It hasn't decided to take all your settings across, so that's fine. Minerva can see, can you?
Yep.
Alright, Caradon can see.
I can see now.
Lenza
Yep, I can see.
can see. Is there anyone that can't see still?
Oh,
Yep.
good.
Jaquan.
Jaquan isn't on there, that's why.
Oh, hold on.
Uh-huh.
Stats. The stats reset or at least changed to something else.
The interesting part is Jaquan and Caradon aren't
Yay.
squares. Actually, neither is
That's just because when I chuck you on. There you go. Alright, all good?
Yep.
Yep.
Let's move out there. It looks like there's some bad guys. Do you guys reckon you can get a pot shot on this goblin way down distance? He doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Well, I'm going to put the Eye of Lamia. Lamela. There.
On the ground? Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's probably a good idea to drop our backpacks.
Agreed. I'll do that.
Yep, same.
Alright.
To be fair, we know our back's pretty well covered. Both being the vines and the massive gaping hole where a bridge used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Although there is a rope across it, so.
There
Well,
is.
there was.
So do
If
we,
there is
It's still there.
otherwise.
so do we
Cool.
want to like synchronize some range shots on the? Oh no, the goblins disappeared. Oh.
Alright, and you can hear a yelling sound up there.
Ah,
Alright,
I'm gonna move forward.
let's push forward. Are we in? I guess we're in turn initiative now.
Sure, so we'll go with Sean first. Because he
Can I
was...
shoot this guy?
You can, but you're going through a bunch of your own allies. I'll give you one.
Duck.
And are you putting your lantern on the ground?
Yes, I
Well,
guess
if you're
so.
doing that, that'll be your turn, putting your lantern on the ground. And
Oh,
then
well, I'll move up. I'll
Be
move
the
up.
be the light source for a little bit.
I'll move up to here,
Do I still have my torch, by the way, or?
and then put my. Oh no, I'll just move up to there.
Where is you? Do you have a light source on you? You do not, so I'll put the light source on you. There we go.
Cool.
You now have a light source. Alright, so you move up there. Right. Hypatia.
Hypatia. Let's see. Covered, so I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, and I'm going to target that one with Chakram.
Go for it. So,
Well, that 8's not going to hit, so I can ignore that damage roll.
It might hit. It's got a very
Well, 8 is AC 9, so I'm guessing not.
you miss.
Yeah.
Minerva.
Alright. Minerva is going to walk to here and try to stab this guy with a knife.
Go for it.
That hits an AC of 7.
That will hit.
Does 1, 6 plus.
What kind of dagger? What kind of blade are you using?
It's just a knife,
A knife.
as in it's a slashing knife.
So it's a long knife.
Yeah, a long knife.
Right. So this is an unarmored creature.
5 damage.
Excuse me.
Alright, it's still going.
Minimum.
Alright, Jaquan.
I will get out my Rancer.
After Jaquan, it is Caradwin. Caradwin.
Yep.
Lenza.
Okay. My what's the name? My long knife. Is that a one-handed weapon?
Yes,
Awesome. Cool. So I'd probably have that out one up if I'm holding a torch in the other hand.
it's fine.
Cool. So I'll just move up 5, 10, 15, 20. And
Sure.
yeah, go from there. Get the torch in my hand.
Alright, let's make an attack against Minerva.
My AC is 0.
0. Impressive. It batters against your shield but does not get you. Make an
The
attack
shield
against...
spell pays off.
Make an attack against Minerva. Easily avoided it. Alright. New round. Hypatia, you're up. That was a... You threw a chakram before. What's this attack with?
And then
Now,
disappeared.
you've muted yourself on Discord.
Put your mic down.
No, he's
Sorry.
muted himself.
Yeah, but
My bad.
some mics when they're tilted up will mute, like mine does.
No, I was blowing my nose. No one needs to hear that.
Agreed.
A 7 roll, it's AC 10, so again...
That's fine. I was asking.
Am I reading it right?
I was saying you threw
What
a
was the
chakram before.
attack?
What were you attacking with?
A longsword.
Alright, so you drew your longsword. Alright, Minerva,
Oh, I'm gonna stab at the same guy again
go for it.
with my long knife. I miss.
Indeed you do. Jaquan.
25 foot and attack.
That is also a miss. Caradwin,
Mm.
what are you doing when you're at home? You do notice that the ground is going down here as well. It's ridged.
For her tactics.
Do I get an attack of opportunity when I get an attack of opportunity?
Are you moving through there?
So
Is
I'm
that-
moving like through there from.
Is that no?
yeah.
Just you did move through there. I want to know, instead of you saying are they going to get attacked?
Yeah, well,
did
yeah,
you move through?
I am doing it. I'm just
All right, cool.
saying, like,
Then no, they didn't.
okay.
Lenza.
I can move up and stab one.
You
Aha.
can.
Let's see. What the hell do I roll for this? I don't think I've used this knife before. Alright, strength is terrible, so it's probably at a minus something. -1 to hit. Cool. So it's just a d20 -1.
And
oh right, sorry, no, okay, yeah, I just anticipation. Yeah, no, I miss.
you miss. Sean.
We'll move up to here. Give everyone light.
Yay! You're my favourite Sean in this party.
Thank you. Otherwise, probably won't do much. They seem to have it under control.
All right. First one attacking Minerva.
Maybe.
2 will die.
Misses. Second one attacks Minerva. Also misses.
Ooh.
Give me a second. I need to check something.
Up, back, down, back.
Something like that.
Oh dear.
What?
Mm,
What's oh dear?
We can
nothing.
see the arrow coming out of the darkness.
The guy's measuring his magic peen.
That's fine. Jaquan, you're up.
Jahan will do what he did last time, but more successfully. I'm guessing that will hit.
It will.
So it doesn't have an AC of 2 then. And I believe that's a D8 plus 4 damage.
That is not great.
Mm.
It's still going. It knows no pain. It knows no fear. Keridwen,
I love that one.
It knows no reason to stay here.
Awesome.
That's a great one. Okay.
Brilliant.
Oh, that's so good.
all right.
that'll do.
Lenza.
Sorry, I was getting a drink. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. So Lenza
Between
is
turns.
going to
Yeah.
pause.
Yeah.
We'll just stab.
I'm just gonna duck away for 5 seconds. I'm just gonna duck away for 5 seconds as well.
So yeah, I stab. I miss. That's it. My turn's done.
All right, sure. Sean.
Wow.
yeah, we're going really well.
What happened just there? Like, everyone was making so much noise. I guess I put my lantern down and get my bow out because these guys can't do shit.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Legit.
Okay.
Let me put a lantern on the ground next to Sean.
The frustrating thing with this is by the time I do all this, you'll have killed them all. I'm like,
Yep.
I gotta
Indeed.
pick them up again.
Absolutely.
Guess I could have just cast Bless on us all and had done with me.
Hypatia.
Mm. Too good.
Alright, can I do better than last round?
Of course not.
No. Just no.
You did better for the zombies.
Yeah.
True that.
So Hypatia, you take a point of damage as you cop Minerva's shield in your face as she swings it up to parry the zombie. Speaking of Minerva, you just whacked an enemy to your rear. Didn't even try
Nice.
to.
Bonus. I'm just going to try and stab the zombie again, the one that I've been focusing on. And I miss.
This is not good for you guys.
No. 2 zombies is too much.
It is.
Two zombie, two furious.
Attacking Minerva and attacking Minerva. Thankfully, they are mindless, but
Oh,
Lucky mindless.
but mindless pays
God.
in the game.
2 points
Nice.
of damage as it slams its fist onto you. Alright.
Looking in the zombie's cold dead eye, you sense a sense
Oh,
of disappointment that it couldn't crit you.
Yep. Broke my lid. Alright, Caradwin.
That's my favourite moment for the zombie.
Oops, apparently. I will take a thing at the zombie.
Alright. You hit armor class of...
Yeah, and I'm a class of the thing. 4.
Cool. You strike it. It is unarmored, so you get +2 bonus if you're using a cutting weapon. I believe you're using a cutting weapon, are you not?
Using my chakram.
Which is -1 to hit in melee anyway.
Oh, it is, yeah, true. Sorry, I hit on my class.
Unless it's against a pizza, then it's +2.
But upside, +2 damage.
Yep.
+2 damage. -1.
No, it's -1. Oh, you got -1 for strength.
No, it's -1. Isn't it minus? It's 1d6 -1 damage.
-1 to hit in melee.
Oh, okay. Well, that's +2 then, so that's 3.
Alright. Lucky, it had 3 damage. It had 3 hit points left. It is deceased. Again.
Was it that one?
For good this time.
Indeed.
Animated.
Alright.
Was also animated.
Lenza.
But it is now free.
This has gone so well so far. Why not do it again? Yep. Excellent.
Sean.
Can I
Let's
shoot
we
this
can do
guy?
something.
Sure. -1 to hit
-1?
because of Jaquan's fat ass.
Hey, it's not my ass, it's my fat head blocking.
You're literally just leaning over his shoulder with a bow and arrow and trying to shoot it.
Suck it in, you yelling.
And
Yeah.
+1 for range.
That hits me
and
where I
+1.
live.
Anyway,
I've told
Yes,
you
but like it.
numerous times,
Nice.
70 feet or less is +1 because you're short range. So you can account for that yourself by measuring. So you hit, and damage, and kill. And dead.
do I get that arrow back or only half of it?
And again, as I've said, if you get the only one, you get it back.
Okay, cool.
It's
Lovely.
like Grail's nice to us.
But don't let it get around.
Cool.
It's
I
alright.
guess we
You
can
Nice.
move forward. Do I leave our packs there, or what's going to be the...
I'm gonna pick up the
we're
lantern
still-
again.
Yeah, we're still in combat.
Yep, leaving the packs there.
You picking up the lantern again, you said?
I am. I still have my pack on, by the way, so I'm only moving at 20 feet.
Are
You
we
should
still
give
at-
the lantern to Caradwin, since, you know, you're using a bow and she's only using a single-handed chakram.
I should.
Good
I wanna
point.
be
I
able
pick up
to
my
see what
chakram.
I'm shooting at.
Well, and until
And-
the point that she rolls a natural 1 and throws the lantern instead of the chakram.
Well, and also Sarah has a habit of running in all manner of directions not where I want to shoot.
Yep, fair.
It would work anyway, because I'd throw the lantern at them, it would shatter and splatter them with oil and they'd catch fire, so... It's
What's
a win-win, really.
Lenza will approach Caradwin and pass the torch. Would you prefer this instead?
Thanks. I will take that
Cool.
from you.
You took the torch, did you? Cool. I'll just
Stop it
change.
around.
That's fine.
And I'll put away my knife because clearly this thing is useless. And get out my bow.
There's something over here.
There's something everywhere.
Just bear with me. I've got to sort
Yep.
this out.
No, don't move.
It looks like some kind of big gate down there as well.
Who knows? We'll find out in a second when we're allowed to move.
Be another one of those
Nobody
Karen
put the baby in the
crawlers.
corner.
Alright, hang on a second. I just got to remove the light source from Lenza.
Yep.
Alright, done. Okay.
Alright, are we still in turn or are we just moving around now?
You did notice goblins before. What are you trying to do now? You've given... And you
Oh,
heard
so we're just
a
trying to
yell.
move up here.
I mean, I can probably try and shoot that one.
Can you see one, can you?
We can see.
So we can see a tiny sliver of one.
I'm wanting to step over towards here and
I
check
see
it.
that all the way up there.
There's a light source apparently up
Oh,
there.
there is, yeah, on the wall there, okay.
Not anymore. Cool.
There was a light source up there.
Awesome. Yeah, I guess let's check out whatever this weird thing is then.
That's a
Yep.
torch, isn't it?
It's a torch on a sconce.
Okay.
Oh, really? Okay.
Can we tuck it into the back? High pants?
You broke up really badly then.
Can we tuck
Can-
it?
Sorry?
Can we tuck it into the back of Hypatia's pants to give us extra light source?
Only if you want to set Hypatia's backside on fire.
You're just making
has
it a
drawbacks.
win-win.
Let's leave it there and keep moving forward, shall we?
Sorry, what I meant to say, Joe, was endgame Hulk. I see this as an absolute win.
I knew you were thinking that. What colours or something?
Yeah, let's investigate whatever the hell this is.
Hang on.
Hang on.
Can't you see him measuring distances?
Yep.
No.
What if he can cover?
What do you think? I'm over here behind this rock.
That was
Alright. So, an arrow or bolt, a missile flies out towards Minerva and Lenza. 1, 2, 3, it's Lenza. 4, 5, 6, it's Minerva.
Yep.
I hope it's me. Yes.
It hit armor class 1.
D is -2 versus arrows. Yes.
Clatter. And you hear what you would... If you had Nodgrim with you, he would tell you that the goblin was swearing.
Yep.
And then you hear someone else say... Then you'd hear another goblin somewhere off in the distance castigating that one for obviously shooting the wrong target.
Oh no!
Cool.
And Grail, don't you mean Nodgrim? Will you tell us what he said? No. I don't think I will.
I think we're initiative again, Sean.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know why you keep moving. Because, you know, things are happening. But that's alright.
So I don't
Lenza.
fall asleep.
Lenza,
I will
you just need to pay
move.
attention then.
I will move 20 feet over here, out of hopefully behind that pill, that outcropping,
Sure.
and wait for someone with light so I can get a good target.
Alright. Sean.
Well, we can't get light up there anyway, can we?
If someone with a torch moves that close, yes. Or if you move closer, yes.
Great. What are you saying? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I can move that far in. That's a double move.
Hang on, what's going on here? Oh, yep. Just wanted to make sure your visual
There he is there.
Just seeing what you can see.
There's
Right.
some sort of thing there.
Alright, so after Sean, it is Hypatia.
Alright, Hypatia is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20,
Alright.
and parry.
Okay.
You can only parry
Please.
against attacks you can see coming.
That may change.
He would like to raise his shield.
Yeah, I would like to point out I have changed my colour to the same as Grail,
Yeah, I know.
but hearing the panic in Al's voice made it all worthwhile.
I'm onto your tricks. Especially because I knew that I wasn't me making those measurements. Minerva. Yeah, I know. Who would have thunk it?
Alright, I'm going to go for a run. Bling!
How had I not known that you could talk as them before?
Yeah. I'm gonna get up here. Let's go.
How'd you get up that far?
I double moved?
Okay. I was too busy trying to remove Den's ability to type as a spluttering torch.
That's my turn.
Right. As Jaquan.
Yep.
You're gonna make me a lantern, I'll roll a fudge lantern. I am also gonna double move, which will be to there.
Alright. Caradwin.
Whee!
Caradwin.
Done.
Right. What can Minerva see when she's at home?
Not a lot.
Nope.
I will be back in a minute. If I'm not, I'm moving up following Minerva.
Half Evelyn shield, you say?
How long ago did you cast that shield spell? By the way, you cast it.
A bit ago?
It might.
It lasts 20.
I'm just checking how long it does last for.
20 minutes? I assume it's been going for 20 minutes. Maybe we have.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll let it stay on for the moment. That's fine. Because you did travel down that corridor for a while. That's all right.
Oh, this corridor was long, was it?
Yeah, that's why I said it was a long, narrow corridor.
Ah.
And you
Okay.
came out into this spot. All right, that's fine. 2 arrows, one from that direction and one from that direction, were fired at you.
Mhm.
All right, you're round. Sean.
I guess I'll move up to here and
By the way, Sean, just move yourself
Yeah.
back for a second.
yeah. Ooh. Yes.
That large creature rushes at the gates because there's a portcullis, or not so much a portcullis, a large, heavy iron gate kind of fence bars its ability to get to you. It rushes and crashes into it and it rattles. And it flicks a big tongue out towards you, trying to get into your face. Looks quite hungry, and it looks a bit like, if I edit this and put it in your journal and show it to player.
He doesn't look very friendly.
Nope. Alright,
Does he get me?
no.
Oh, good. That's nice. I'll go back out here.
Sure.
See them, boys? Get them.
Always.
Hypatia.
And I'll put my
Alright.
name down
Move this up.
and get my bow out.
Can I
if
see
I've
that
got
thing in the
time.
portcullis?
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Then you can see it.
25.
I'll show you what it looks like.
What's that over here?
Hang on a second, let me just show this to... You see it?
Ugh.
Julian, did you get my comment about putting down the lantern or not?
Yeah, I'm just doing that at the moment. I just
Yeah.
wanted to... I can only do one thing at a time.
I know, and there's like 20 people talking at the same time, so
Yep,
it's
that's-
hard to know what you've heard and what you haven't.
Yep, that's fine. I'm just doing that now. I just wanted to make sure that Craig saw what that thing was. Okay, lantern is down. And you asked what something was, Hypatia?
That thingy.
I think I have an image of it. I hope I do. I do! There we go. Edit. Chuck it in Hypatia's journal. Save.
Ooh, interesting. Come back to that. Okay, so I
Alright.
should actually finish my move, so I think I end up about here. With a double move.
Okay.
Alright. I'm going to move up to this guy and try to stab him with my knife.
Go for it. He is wearing a male shirt.
So, if I hit AC 7?
You miss.
Okay.
Jaquan.
Jaquan double moves.
Across the water?
Up the bridge. I was checking distance.
That was 45 feet, give or take, as the crow.
Yep. So I'll be back there then.
5. So you need to go. That's about 45 feet to there. Alright.
Yep.
Carried one.
Oh. It's time for that sleep.
Done.
Alright, Lenza.
Alright, I'm gonna poke my head out now. Oh, hey, there's a whole bunch of stuff happening. Awesome. I will try to shoot this guy up here. How far is that? Any feet. That's not +1 for distance. That's fine. And am I shooting through Hypatia, or do I have enough?
No, you're going to shoot through, so -1 because of that.
Cool. So just a +1. Excellent. Nope.
That misses considerably. By the way,
That's what I see in the cage. Yep.
that's what you see in the cage.
Lovely.
Alright, and it is... There you go. Alright. What can you guys see? Oh, yep. 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 Yep, alright, cool. So this one on you, Minerva, drops its... well, that was painful in my ears.
Drops its crossbow.
It drops its crossbow, and it whips out a cutting blade. Looks to be a hooked kind of cleaver, and it slashes at you.
Okay. Uh-oh. My AC is 0 in combat.
It hits you.
Oh. Seems bad.
2 damage.
Oof. Okay.
Alright.
No, that didn't save for some.
Jaquan,
Yep.
There we go.
attack roll against you with a crossbow. What's your armor class?
5.
It hits you.
Weird.
Yeah, I know. Nine damage. Thunk.
I'm fine. Are you though?
I don't know. I can't see his health bar.
I've got
Hypatia,
3.
you're up.
On a scale of 0 to 15, I have 3.
Run.
You're up, Hypatia.
Alright.
Because I can
Go,
outrun
Hypatia, get in there.
crossbows.
Save us.
5, 10, 15, 20. That's as far as I can. After double move and 10, 15. I guess I can move here.
No, go for the one on the other side.
Yeah, but these guys might actually be confident.
They are wearing
Anyway,
hail
that's me.
shirts.
I can't move. I'm running a move.
All right,
But that guy doesn't have his bow out anymore.
Minerva.
All right. I'll just stab him. Come on, let's do this. AC 7. Never
Nope,
mind.
you miss. Jaquan. This one over there that fired its crossbow
Yep.
crossbow. You notice it's dropped the bow, or it dropped the bow after it fired, and it's reaching for a cleaver and a shield. Caradwin. Oh, sorry,
Alright.
you're attacking Jaquan?
Yeah, I moved and still have an attack. A 14 will hit an AC 4 or below. I assume that misses.
No, that hits.
Yay! You can take much better damage. Minimum to maximum.
Nice. Yes.
It is well dead.
Nice. Can I eat its vitality to regain my hit points?
You can eat its vitality, yes.
That was the half I was not as keen on.
Caradwin. You see Jaquan starting to make the goblin. What are you doing,
Tasty.
Caradwin? Caradwin?
Yep, I'm just.
Alright. Lenza.
I guess I'll keep moving forward. How things work here. 20. There I go.
Pretty
Oh.
much.
I'll move there. Can I get a clear shot on this guy or no? Are the rocks in the way?
Rocks seem to be in the way, most likely. Let's have a look. Yeah, you're gonna get a shot at him.
Cool, no worries. I'll just can I double move if I do anything?
Yeah.
Yep. So I'll keep moving forward then. Over here.
Sure. Sean, you're up.
I'll move to there. Hang on, I've got to change my cursor. Move to there, and then shoot this guy.
Nice.
Right, you got -1 to hit him because he's behind the rocks.
Rightio, +1 for range. +1. Okay. Is that gonna hit?
Yep. You tell me what armor class it's going to hit though, instead of just asking me. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, I know, but you know the numbering system better than
I don't
me.
know what your Thaco is.
1.
4 damage. He's still going. Alright. That strikes him in the shoulder and he is not happy about it at all. He howls in pain. He draws his cleaver. He draws his shield. And he charges at the elf that seems to have got itself isolated from the group. What's your armor class, Craig?
Oh. Oops. Where is it? 7.
7? You take 5 damage as it cuts you deeply.
Oh, that's not good.
Alright.
Going well here, guys.
New round. Minerva.
Minerva says, "Oh, he's too far away."
Pretty much.
I'm just gonna double move over to him. Sup?
Can you
Jaquan.
not go there? Please?
Oh,
Are you
fine.
still eating this goblin's vitality?
That's
No, it's not as nourished.
It's not really. Caradwin.
I guess I'm gonna try and hit him.
Go for it.
Revenge.
14 hit. Hey, where am I? Oh, one checker. 14 hit. Hey, 5.
You hit. He is armoured, so you do not get bonus for the cutting weapon.
3.
It is still going. It screams in pain, but it seems to have an evil glint in its eye. Lenza.
Let's finish it off, I guess. I'll move up to the bridge and fire.
Oh yeah, it's not surrendering.
Yep, cool. Well within range, nothing's in the way, so +3. Doesn't matter, I miss again. Jeez, I'm not having a good day.
Alright. Sean.
We'll move to there and fire an arrow. No penalties for rocks this time.
Nope.
That doesn't hit.
Hypatia.
Alright, I double move over to here.
We're surrounding it.
Alright. The goblin laughs a maniacal laugh.
Excellent.
His eyes kind of almost seem to roll back into his skull as he drops his cleaver,
Oh dear.
grabs a small gourd at his belt,
Uh-oh.
and as he does so you hear this as a spark, and he gleefully drops it at his feet, laughing maniacally.
Dive away.
Alright, everyone can... Those three of you around there can make a saving throw versus breath weapon, please.
Oh, good. Is there a modifier?
No.
If you go to your character sheet and you've been properly set up...
Guess that's it.
Yeah, not good.
For those of you who played CC Generals, I believe the term is "I'll make the sacrifice."
Sworn we're overlords.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Mm.
Alright, you fail Minerva.
Mm-hmm.
Caradwin.
And we will have all rolled.
Caradwin
Nice.
makes it.
Ooh, only just.
That's 7.
Alright. So, let me roll for Alicia Keys, Girl on Fire. Alright, sounds good. Alicia
Come on,
Keys,
look, 3 gifts back off.
Alicia Keys on fire. Alright, this is for Minerva. 5 damage. This is for Hypatia. 7 damage. And this is for Caradwin, halved. Round down. 1 damage. Fire damage. There's this guy. Where is it? Did you guys see that?
Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Does he ninja away or...
He dies.
No.
Mhm.
He was not a Terminator, for he can self-terminate.
He rolled really good for his morale check, and he's an Udar goblin. They're nut jobs. Alright. Those of you who got set on fire, you're on fire. Ah,
There's some water conveniently located right here.
Yeah, we're gonna
there
run
is.
into that.
Alright.
Black.
You can easily run into the fire, into the water, run into the fire.
Into the fire.
Thankfully, this river is not made of any flammable material. Substance.
Back Hypatia, I failed my wisdom check to not ankle.
All right, you guys.
You got
get
hit
yourselves out.
first.
You're fine.
Now, a far more important question to all of that is, now that he set himself on fire, it means I can't get my arrow back, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Jerk.
Goddamn bastard.
Ruin the fletching.
And any other loot he's carrying. It's just such spite.
I know. It's insane. I'm only going to get my lantern.
I'm gonna check the other guy.
All right. He has one of these gourds on him as well.
Cool.
Throw it on the floor at ground 8 feet.
I choose not to do that, but I might choose to throw it at someone else. There's hopefully an enemy.
It is attached to him in such a way that if you try to remove it, you'll probably spark it off.
Okay, let's not. Anything else of interest on him?
Look. I could put. Is it that? Would that be like a pickpocket check? Just throwing it out there.
Find and remove.
Asking
traps.
for a friend.
Find and remove
okay,
traps
cool.
would do it.
Okay, cool. I'm not as good at that, but
I'll be over here.
I want to try. Yeah, I know.
It's
I
not.
understand.
It is not a particularly difficult one. I'll give you +10 to your skill.
Okay, cool. Let's try that then. D100. So that's 50. So it's either above or below. Target number 50. Is it above or below?
Equal to or below.
Equal to or below.
Even if you fail, you probably won't set it off unless you roll hideously.
Yep.
Boom.
100.
99.
Oof.
So you know how I was mentioning hideously.
Yeah.
Alright, so you think you've got it loose, and then all of a sudden, you now have a sparking gourd in your hand.
Can I throw it in somewhere that is away from me?
Sure. Maybe over here.
No, I won't throw it towards people.
Kabloomo.
I wasn't saying people, I was saying us.
I'll throw it just north towards the
Sure.
towards that.
Sure, it blows up there.
Nice. God damn it. See, this is a pretty good chance of doing this, guys. Nope.
You got it off.
He just wanted to have fun himself. That's what happened to Patient. He
Let's see how.
realized that you
Yeah.
wanted to.
But, by the
and
way,
he just
did you
picked
know
it up and threw it.
Dobby kickboxed? Because apparently Dobby kicked.
Check out that dude's ears when he gets hit.
I know.
Dobby kickboxed?
What's Dobby, by the way?
The elf from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
With the ears.
What's this thing?
That is an impressive amount of flop in those ears.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Shall
The
we
goblins
investigate?
would be going wild. What,
So
do you
someone
want to
just
tell
asked-
us what was back here?
Yeah, someone
Yeah.
asked, "What is this thing?" So, what thing?
We can't see it. Let's have a look.
Right,
Let's get some light down here.
Well, I'm trying to pick up my lantern. I've been
Oh.
standing next to that lantern for about 10 minutes now. I just can't seem to pick it up.
It's very difficult.
Hey, there we go.
Just calm down, Sonny Jimbo.
He's a friendly little critter. I suggest you stab him through the bars.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Lantern. Lantern is also friendly.
I'm not saying that we don't have any healing left and some people are close to death, but
But we don't have any healing left, and some people are close to that.
Yeah, I think
That's why I'm saying we poke at him from outside the cage with long weapons. Or shooting rats in a cage, that sort of thing.
I could throw a spider in with it. and
I
see
gotta
what
say,
happens.
what if he's got a breath weapon?
Yes,
yeah.
he would have used it,
I'm
honestly.
pretty sure he would have used it by now, but he has a tongue, so I wouldn't get too close.
No.
I'm happy to leave it be.
What was that? Sorry.
I'm happy to leave it alone.
All right. It is bashing against the bars that hold it in check, and though they rattle, they do seem to hold well. Yes, Lantern, damn it.
Cool. I guess we just leave it there for now. Then we might deal with something on the way back. Shall we check out what's over here? It seems like there was a passage down there somewhere.
Yes.
And do we want to check way up top as well?
This bit's closer.
Let me just put that in everybody's the thingamydoova. Where am I?
Is this what? Is this an
Images.
oven? Is it?
No.
Stovetop. It's cooktop.
It's. I saw it before. It's none of the above. You'll see.
Maker. No.
Ooh,
That's an extra.
interactive door.
Speak, friend, and enter.
I
What?
think it says touch your tongue to mine. It's a
Touch
make it
winner.
official.
Large, heavy, very intricate iron door set with some form of demonic head, serpents around thorn bushes. Quite large. It's about 15 feet high, and it takes up the entire corridor. It is a double door though, but the frame is sizable as well. A large creature could move through that without too much trouble.
Probably the ogre.
Yeah.
Does someone want to search it for traps?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it. I push someone into it.
Oh, why it hurts?
Did you move up there, Jaquan?
Did I appear to be there for long?
But did you move up there and then run back? Go.
Okay, sure. I run up and touch it and run back.
No, I'm just curious if you did.
For the visual gag, yes. If you want to call that, we can do that.
No, it's fine. I just don't know with you sometimes.
And
because
that's how I like it.
Because you could be doing both. Alright. But one of the things is, you got to be careful with dynamic lighting not to move, because other things could become visible.
True. Lantern reminds me of that.
Yes.
I'm just gonna watch Caradwin for a while, wondering what they're doing.
Getting a drink,
Oh, okay.
Ugh.
I assume.
No.
Caradwin just is incapable of moving her token. 25 sessions in, come on, give her time.
Nah.
Maybe
So
after the
we should probably lead that until we investigate further up, instead of stairs or something else further along.
Sure.
Okay.
Across the bridge.
There were 3.
I'm always like on a different screen, on a character screen or a Discord screen or a whatever screen, like trying to find a gift screen. And,
Very important.
and
It's over
I
here.
always click on the wrong tab, and I'm like, oh, which tab do I get back to?
Okay, so someone asked about this before.
Yes.
Over here. That is a weapon rack. It holds a number of spears and some short swords.
How long are the spears?
Normal size spears.
They're piercing weapons, aren't they?
They are piercing weapons.
Is that a ladder up
Can
the
you
top?
throw 'em?
That is a ladder. You can throw a spear.
We could throw the spears at the rat creature, at the giant reptile thing.
Sure.
That would probably just make it angry enough to knock down the gate.
Nah, it wouldn't.
Okay, well, I'm going to stand all the way back over here while you do it then.
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. If we all work together, we succeed. When everyone goes, I might get hurt, I'm going to stand over here by myself, then we all get our asses kicked.
Yes,
Very well. I will grab a spear for judge.
Someone also asked what this was.
Yes.
That is a barrel that is chock full of torches.
Oh.
There
Yeah.
may be
Nice.
unlit torches. There might be about 30 or so of them in there.
How many torches can you carry before they're considered an encumbrance?
Excellent question.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Because I'd like to refill a few of mine if possible.
Carry the barrel.
I mean, yes, that's also an option.
Strap it to someone's
Like,
back.
Seriously, how heavy are they? Like, would it?
Eight. 8 torches would be an encumbrance.
Cool. In that
So
case,
we can all carry 7.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I mean, that's how it works. So yeah, sure. I'll grab 4 then, and bring my cat up to 7.
Sure.
Anyone else grabbing some?
Yes.
How many?
Sure, I'll grab.
Speaking of
2.
which,
Up to 7.
the torch that Caradwin is using has well and truly started to expire. That should have expired previously. But that's fine. You have plenty now to redo.
I guess I'll grab a new one to replace it with.
These torches are short, heavy torches, obviously designed for placing in a sconce.
Okay.
So what I'm hearing
But-
is it's quite a valuable weapon.
No, but for all intents and purposes, it'll just act like a normal one. I was just,
Yeah. You were setting some world building.
I was.
I see 3 blankets / bedding areas and 2 dead goblins. So I think one of them got away up this ladder.
Or it's for their pet monstrous reptilian thing.
Yeah, that
I
doesn't.
don't think they're using bedrock. Cool, huh?
What? I'd been hoping that it was going to be black metal. Oh.
I was just wondering if we should leave the cave and maybe rest before returning and venturing forth.
Well, it's got some merit.
We're here now. We might as well.
Die.
See if we can get all the fighters killed. Like, I mean, yeah.
Look, there's what could be up there? What could be so bad?
I mean, typically I would agree, push on, but
Kill us. But yes, okay.
as I'm really hurt, I'm fine with going away.
Some
Alright.
of you haven't taken a scratch of damage.
I
Yeah,
know.
okay, fine. You want to go at the front? Feel free. We'll
Why are you
back
pointing at me?
Lenza will climb up and have a little look over if that's all right.
It's worth a walk.
I'll try to be stealthy about it just in case there's something up there.
Okay, that's fine.
Good call.
Make a d6 roll for me, please, Linza.
But D6, okay.
You are surprised by the goblin at the top who is leering
God,
down
fuck
with
him
a
down.
whopping great big grin on his face, pointing a crossbow in your face.
Cool. Can I at least see that? Okay. Luckily, he's terrible.
He is terrible. He thinks this is too good. I'm going to shoot an elf in the face, and he shoots well past you, and then he swears at himself.
Cool.
Can any of us see up there, or is it over a ledge?
I think Lenza might be able to, but
It opens up into like a, it's you can't really quite see in there. It opens up into like another area, and
Cool.
he just kind of stuck his head over the edges. Lenza was climbing up, and
then five.
laughed, fired, missed, swore.
Cool.
Get him, Lenza.
How far is he within reach or like?
What I am going to make you do though is because you got shot at while you're on a ladder. Make
Yep,
a dex
make
check.
a-
Dex check for me, please.
Okay, let's have a look. What's my dex?
Or
Oh, 17. That's pretty good.
that's good. I'll let you do that. That's fine. Easy peasy.
That's not that. Well, that's alright. I forgot to change the target number. My bad. But that would have been.
Yeah, under 50s, a pretty impressive dex. That's fine. All right. What are you intending to do? You have the initiative here, Lenza.
So yeah. So how far away am I? Like, could I?
You've got about 15 feet of ladder to go.
Cool.
You will probably be able to climb to the top before he reloads, but yeah.
I was wondering, considering he's close to the edge currently, could I attempt to just pull him off?
No, he's 15 feet away. Or you mean you're going to climb up and try and
I
grab
climb
him?
up, and then try and just pull him off because he's that close to the edge.
You gotta press F to stealth kill.
So,
I'm not stealthing at the moment, but
sure,
look,
you can...
this is a bad
You
idea.
can pull him off all you want, as long as it's up there and not down here.
I don't know.
Oh, he's coming down
He's
here.
got
Don't
greater
worry.
range.
Alright, so that's fine. You can clamber up and try to grab him and pull him over the edge.
Yep.
Let's
do
phrase that more
Better.
appropriately.
Yeah,
Well,
get
Feel
there
free to
and
try.
chicken.
What?
For the
Your
child,
hammer
for the
pulled you off.
children group.
Alright, he starts reloading his crossbow as you clamber up, realise that you are going to get there before he finishes loading his crossbow, so he throws his crossbow in your face.
All right. I mean, that's one way of doing it.
What's your armour class?
5.
He'll get +1 because you're...
That got close.
well, because you are on a ladder and not really
Yep.
easy to defend yourself. That will hit then armor class 6. So it misses. Just it hits you, but scatters off your armor. And he
Off my
swears.
shoulder or something.
Yeah, he swears again, and then starts reaching for his knife. The rest of you hear this like laughter, crossbow bolt, Lenza swear, rush
Could
up the
someone
ladder.
could someone shoot an arrow up here? That'd be great.
Then you see a crossbow come hurtling down.
Someone shoot an arrow up there. They've got to be great. Someone rolls a 1, cop an arrow up your ass.
Well, no. If so, they're all one. They only hurt themselves.
All right, Lenza. Is anyone else going to do anything whilst Lenza is doing this?
Yeah, I was gonna. I would be asking someone to shoot this goblin.
Can I
please.
cast a spell?
You can try. It depends what
Um,
spell you're trying to cast.
I was going to
I'm
cast
moving to
hold
there to get some overhang protection from these crossbows.
Yeah. Not the bolts, the crossbows.
Yep.
So, range. Do I have to be able to see the person for hold person? Or just pick an area of effect?
You can see Caradon.
It's hard. So you have to be able to see them.
Okay, so
I assume you need to be able to see what you're targeting.
yep,
That's
you have
normally
to.
how it works.
It says
Yeah, but I can't see him up the top of the
You
the
cannot.
ladder.
No. Only Lenza can see him at the moment. But the rest of you know that Lenza is, having things thrown at her. Are you doing anything?
I think you have to be climbing up to actually see him.
Yes.
That's good. God, I thought I'd lost internet for a second then.
All right. So
Julian?
what?
If I'm standing at the bottom of the ladder looking up, can I see him or
You
not?
can see Lenza.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you just looking at my ass?
Well, I can't. I'll start climbing the ladder behind you.
But maybe wait till what the outcome of whatever stupid thing I'm about to do happens.
All right, Lenza.
All right.
You wish to try and grab this goblin who is also
And-
wearing mail armor
Yep.
and is reaching for his cleaver.
Yep.
And then try and hurtle him down onto Sean's head below.
Yeah, pretty much.
Make an attack roll.
Cool. Just with a little strength, I guess. So -1.
No, you reach for him and he easily avoids you. All right.
Cool.
Lenza is off the ladder now, Sean, but you can't really quite see because the goblin is no longer leaning over the top. The goblin is going to slash at you with his cleaver, Lenza.
Yep. Oh, great. Of course.
4 damage, and he laughs.
Bastard.
All right. Lenza screams in pain, or howls in pain, or at least, you hear
Can I
that.
actually try and see what's up there now? Because I'm probably going to pull myself up.
Yeah, let me put you up there, top.
Thank you. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's only one goblin here, guys. If someone could come and deal with it, that'd be great.
All right. We'll go into the rest of the group now. After Lenza is Sean.
Alrighty. Well, gonna obviously put my bow aside and start climbing the ladder.
All right, then Hypatia. You're going to climb the ladder after Sean. Then Minerva.
I'm going to get
Al
out my
has
bow, and if for some
muted himself
reason
again.
that goblin pokes its head over the top again, I'll take a shot at it if it chooses to reveal itself.
Cool. Then Jaquan,
I am remaining safely.
and then Caradwin.
Back on solid ground.
Up we go.
All right, Lenza.
Awesome. Okay, so
Well,
I'll
actually,
take my.
actually,
no.
hang on a second. Let's go. That was happening at the time that you were up there, struggling with him.
Yep.
So we'll start with Sean. Sean, you were climbing up the ladder. It's a little bit rickety, especially with Hypatia grabbing hold of the ladder as well. Make a dex check to see how well you go up the ladder. Yeah, that's fine.
Whew.
You get to the bottom of the ladder, but you can't quite get off at the moment because Lenza is still right at the top.
Are we not still being
Hang on.
childish? No? Okay.
What?
Am I not in front of Lenza?
How can you be? Lenza's the one
I
at the
went up
top.
first.
Oh, sorry. Right.
Yeah, so
Move out of the way.
Lenza's at the top. You can't get up off the ladder at the moment.
Still
Hypatia,
not doing
Can I
phrasing,
see over the edge yet or not?
barely. Let me have a look. There's a room. You know what I'll do? Hang on a second. If I go back into here and I go into dynamic lighting. Actually, I didn't put it as a movable dynamic lighting. That's fine. I'll just go back into tokens. Stop putting yourselves on top of each other.
Jeez, guys.
All right,
That's
so
it
that's
all
what you can. That's what you can see, but you're below Lenza at the moment.
Am I able to cast a spell whilst on the ladder?
Probably.
Possibly. It depends on the spell.
Hold person?
All right, so you moved up the ladder this turn though, so it's Hypatia's turn anyway. By the way, you are muted, Zel.
Sorry. There's nothing I can do because he's in front of me on the ladder, I guess.
That's right.
Cool.
All right, Minerva's still holding your bow,
Yep.
and Jaquan,
Still hiding.
and Caradwin, still being Caradwin. All right, Lenza, do you wish
What?
to? Are you doing
Well,
anything?
I will move. I will just move out of the way of the thing. So probably, I guess, around here, just for the sake of it.
Of course, the place you do move is where
Yep.
Sean's token was. That's
So I
fine.
don't want to move. I don't want to move too far away, Gold, and then I'll try and shoot him.
All right, shiv him away.
Hey, that probably hits.
It does hit.
Woo, D6 -1.
Minimum of 1.
Yep, cool. Lovely.
You
God damn it.
you slash him with all your might across his chest, and he stops smiling for a second and looks up at you, and he kind of cocks an eyebrow. All right, he's going to swing at you.
Mm-hmm.
He
Oh,
misses.
I'm glad he's as good as I am.
All right, Caradwin.
Yeah.
Not Caradwin. Sorry. Hypatia.
Hypatia is gonna finish getting up the ladder if she can actually
No.
get up on the top.
Sean's still at the top.
Sure. Well,
Oh, this is where the what is it? Initiative order screws you up.
Yes.
you can
Is
delay.
is there any way to climb around the ladder, or was it just?
No.
Just
No.
delay until after my action.
Can we actually delay?
Yeah.
You just said you can, so
And-
delay.
Okay, sure, I'll delay.
And it was in the house rule docker.
Yep.
All right, Jaquan, just doing your thing.
Yep.
Caradwin, are you doing anything in particular?
No.
All
Can't
right.
get up there, then I'm just gonna hang
By
out.
the way, those blankets are smouldering slightly still from the gourd that Lenza threw at them. Lenza,
Hey, let's try. Let's get going. Let's get going well. We're going well. Hey,
Hit.
that probably hits too. That's a bit better.
It is.
I'll also move just up a bit more so I can leave more space for other people to climb up.
Sure. Sean,
Yep.
do
You can
wish
climb
to-
up.
You can get up off the ladder now.
Can I move to there?
Sure. It's
And then I'm
gonna
going to cast a spell.
It's going to swing at you as you try and move past him.
Go for it.
Hits.
I'm sure it does.
6 damage, which will screw your spell up this round.
It
So
will. Sorry?
So that's fine. You don't have to cast. You just
Don't I?
okay.
Okay.
It'll screw you up beforehand. Hypatia, you want to underlay?
Yes, I'll underlay and finally scale up this damn ladder.
Underlay,
I
ipa,
was thinking it.
We were all thinking it.
Hey, welcome to the
One of
party.
us said it.
Alright, do I have any move left to sort of maneuver away so I'm not cock blocking anyone else who maybe want to move up?
Alright, that's fine. It's got like... You guys should be able to deal with this.
I mean, depends how many people die first.
Depends how badly we roll.
Alright, it's going to attack now, because it was a free attack as Sean ran past it.
Yep.
It's going to swing at... eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Lenza's not wearing heavy armor, so Lenza.
Yep, lucky me. Oh.
Dang.
You're on fire tonight, Julian.
These
Yep.
guys have been rolling pretty good.
Lovely.
For you.
It seems to say something and point at the knife, like, that's how you do it. Alright. Minerva and Jaquan and Keridwen, are you doing anything, or do you just want to let the 3 amigos deal with it?
Definitely that one.
They got this.
3 amigos.
Covered.
Alright, so Amigo 1 would be...
Which is to say, this specific GIF is what I'm picturing it looks like up there.
let's have a look.
Except there are 3 beakers.
Beaker. Always loved Beaker.
Beakers
He is
and all-
clearly the spirit animal for this party.
Right, who's up? Can we
Alright,
take it down?
Lenza is up first.
Hey. Hits.
It does.
That's sorry, I hit the wrong one there. 2 damage. Aha.
1 damage.
That one. Yep, that's what I meant.
It's still going.
hmm
You have now managed to hit it 3 times, and it is still kicking.
I've done 1, 3, and 1 damage each time. It hasn't been that much.
Sean.
He acts before any spells go off, doesn't he?
Yep.
Just shoot him.
I'm going to draw my sword and board and move up to
Alright.
here and hit him.
No, not drawing your shield
Can't-
and your
can't do it.
sword. You can draw
I'll
your
just draw
sword
my-
and attack him.
Just draw my sword and attack him then.
Go for it.
1, 1. Ah.
Wah, wah, wah. Probably
Okay,
not.
show him how it's done, Hypatia.
Let's see how that pans out. No, I don't. Oh, that's the loudest golf clap ever.
Should have gone the spell.
Alright. So,
I was hoping those two would have a swing and step back because I have hit points.
what armor
but hey,
does Sean wear?
what is it? Male?
You wear a male shirt, do you?
Ah, here's what's going on up there.
Hey, Lenza, despite being not a melee character whatsoever, has still managed to do more than anyone else.
Just saying sucking rhythmically seems a pretty accurate
What's your
description.
armor class again, Lenza? As it
5.
tries to kill you. It hits armor class 7 and misses.
Yep. Awesome.
Ooh, that was lucky. On 3 hit points.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware.
New round up there. Okay, it's Sean up first.
I I'll cast a spell.
Alright, I'm going to just make a morale check just to be sure. There are 3 of you up there, although it's...
I'd be pretty confident for him.
Yeah, he's doing alright, and he's got a pretty high morale. And even outnumbered, he's just like, these guys are hopeless.
Yeah.
I can't imagine why he'd say that. He'd think that.
I am clearly boss level here. Alright.
And the epic battle continues.
It just reminds you of that battle of Kerrigan versus the crippled goblin in the ruins of Petrashell. Hypatia.
Alright.
Come on, you can do it.
Can I average out?
Come on, IP. Oh,
No.
for God's sake.
Lenza, can you save yourself?
If I back out of range, you get to swipe at me.
Only if you try to run away, but if you just kind of step back, you can do a fighting withdrawal, that's fine.
Yep, I'm about to do that. Can I still move 20 with that, or?
Yeah.
Cool. In that case, I will back up over here.
Behind
Sure.
the cage, prisoners.
Yes!
Hand your weapons to the dude in the cell. He might have better chance.
The goblin sighs, then
Uh-oh.
decides it's going to attack Hypatia.
Oh, okay.
And Aaron has a new sport that he loves.
The goblin sighs and decides to put a knife in his ear to end it all.
Jeez, this
now.
goblin.
Well,
This goblin's doing is so good.
Alright. He cuts you, Hypatia.
He cuts you deep.
How much health did you have?
I had 11. Oh, I'm still good.
And then he points at his blade, and again, it's almost as though he's saying, this is how you guys do it. Alright, your spell goes off, what was it, hold person?
Hold person on a single target, so it's a -2 or something to
Yep.
to the save throw.
Save.
He falls over after he taunts Hypatia.
Can I go on and teabag him? So this is how it's
Really? Are we that mature?
I thought you were less mature, but you know.
I mean, I didn't put a gif of Pikachu slapping another Pikachu, so maybe?
Alright.
By the way, the troll was obviously the goblin.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I posted the Pikachu gif up.
Alright.
Okay.
I mean, that's approximately how much damage you were doing, right?
Is one of you doing a coup de grace?
Yes.
Go for it,
See-
Hypatia.
Does he have one of those awesome explodey bottles on him?
He does. The goblin had 3 hit points left. He's okay. He's easily dead.
I could
but-
have almost finished it off. But yeah. No.
You could have, but you know the whole.
He started
person's-
with 7.
Yeah, I know. Well, to be fair, I did all the damage to them before he was held, so you know.
Yep, to be fair.
Yep. Cool. Awesome.
Grail, you should re-record or layer the audio of that just over the relevant GIFs as they're posted.
All right.
Okay, so who are these dudes in the cells?
Yeah, that's a good question. Let's turn to them and see how they're doing.
Is
Alright.
one of them a dwarf called Nodgrim?
No, neither of them are a dwarf called Nodgrim. One of them is a dwarf, however. This one down here is a dwarf.
No,
Badly injured?
Can't make it up.
What's that?
I can't get up the ladder.
Yeah, you sorry, you didn't help, so now you're stuck down there.
Yep. Hey!
Throw the corpse down at them.
No, it broke apart in your hands and it was juicy.
Alright. So one of them is a male dwarf, badly injured.
The title of that GIF alone.
I am not looking at that one.
Cool.
It's while it's disturbing, it's not as. It could be
phrase
worse,
wild.
but it could be a lot better.
What the hell are you doing, Craig? Bloody hell. And you're not even saying a word, you're a silent assassin at the moment.
what can I say?
What can I say is don't post gifs called Dickachu.
All I can say, Craig, is, wow, my gift's less weird.
All right. The other one is a male human. The human is likewise severely injured and has almost seems to be in a semi-comatose state. They are both sitting on the ground. The human has his back against the cage wall, and you notice that there is dry blood crusted around his face and especially around his chin, and it looks like there's been drips of blood down to his shirt.
Lovely.
Guys found
I would
Chris.
suggest that everyone comes up here and we hole up here for the night.
Yep.
Rest here and
I
learn
want
some
to
cure
hide
spells.
behind the cage.
That sounds like a great idea.
It's a
Well, if
pretty
we're gonna
defensible
do
spot.
Let's go get our backpacks first.
Ah, good call.
Yes.
Can we assume that we went to where they were at least?
That's fine. I'll remove the tokens from the map so you have them now. I assume you wanted to head up there as well,
Yeah.
Minerva and Kervin?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
The two prisoners only barely seem to recognise you. The dwarf seems to be a little bit more cognizant about what's going on, and eventually he will talk. He's got very cracked, croaky voice, and he starts talking in a language that if Nodgrim was here, he could tell you what it is. Alas, Nodgrim still has not been found. All these days and weeks later, it's almost like he's been left to rot.
No.
And eventually, it's almost like he realizes and that he has been trying to communicate with a language that you don't understand. Didn't quite click to start with, and then he will start talking in common. Who are you?
Well,
Just a few
Random
adventurers.
adventurers.
Yeah, random adventurers. Lucky.
I passed him my water skin. It's probably tasty.
He will gratefully accept it, and he'll dab some water onto his lips and try to moisten his cracked and parched lips, and then he'll slowly take a sip. He will then move slowly over to the other person in there, the human, and he will start trying to wipe his face as well, clear up some of the blood, moisten his lips as well. And the human just kind of bats him away, shakes his head, and then just kind of slumps back against the cage again. The dwarf will continue to try and do it and get him some water, and eventually he'll manage to get a little bit of water into him, at which point the human will cough up a bit of blood.
The good coughing up blood or the bad coughing up blood?
Is it really good?
Is there a good coughing up blood?
Yeah, there's bad and then there's worse, I guess.
Do we have any heal spells left that somebody wants to try healing him?
We do not.
Well, we
Which
can
is
give
why
them
I
some
said we should
rations and
rest.
water.
That's
Yeah.
right. And we
Well, it
rest
was a
the
struggle
night.
to get the water in him.
My name is Draven, says the dwarf. Do you have the key to let us out?
Unfortunately, we have not found something like that yet. Would it be on the goblins or?
Maybe.
Let me check. I go rifle the goblin.
The goblin does not have a key.
How solid are the locks?
It's decent.
Hmm.
Could you break them? Sure. No lock is indestructible. At least.
Are the locks built into
Sherlock is.
separate?
No, the lock is separate.
Ooh, we get to keep it if we can pick it.
You do.
Yeah, I guess I'll try to do that then.
Go for it.
Let me see, 100. sorry. D100 0. Ah, there we go.
Right. You managed to
That's
pick it.
well under my pick lock, open lock. That's it.
Yep. You managed to pick it. You now have a decent lock, but no key for it.
Cool. I'll add that to my loot. Woo.
Don't worry, at least 37% of the time you can open it.
100% of the time, given enough time.
The dwarf will slowly get up, and he'll move to the door. Do you know where that fat bastard is?
The ogre.
What ogre? I'm talking about Gerard.
Yeah, that'd be the ogre.
He's an ogre?
We lost track of him.
Yeah, he turned into some gas.
I didn't know he was an ogre. The
Trust us, explains a lot.
the settlement's in danger then. He goes to the settlement a lot. He asked us to come up here and help him out with something he'd found. There was a few of us. We're all that remains.
Lovely. Why?
does it do
Not
to
to
you?
be rude or anything. Why are you two alive?
I don't know, but he cut the tongue out of my friend here.
Jeez.
He was a magic user.
Lovely.
Glad I'm not a magic user.
Neither am I.
Cool. All right. I think the best case option is to just rest for now. Then I guess.
Sure. I mean,
Mhm.
Yep.
ask him what he found.
Yep.
But
I think if we can probably use some of the leftover. I mean, probably the golden courage, but at least we got bedrolls and stuff that we can use.
burnt ones.
Well, the ones in our backpacks hopefully aren't.
No. Right.
But for them, better than nothing.
I have a bedroll.
Well, I guess we rest, post a watch, and make these guys as comfortable as we can, given we don't have any healing of the magical variety.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
If they do protest, we'll say like, yeah, we'd love to leave right away, but we're not in shape to do it. We've fought through this entire cavern, and it hasn't been kind to us.
Any chance we can get some more healing tomorrow? Just throwing it out there.
Mm.
Well, we'll get these guys there so they well enough so they can walk.
Yeah, that would be the nice thing.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
the plan is to change my spell list for the morning, yes.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
You are a cleric, a priest, he says, pointing to Sean.
I am.
Do you have another symbol of faith?
A spare one.
Ooh.
Sort of.
Mine was taken from me by some bitch goblin.
Oh,
Oh. You
You
mean
got
this
it
one?
back?
And I show him the defaced amulet.
And he'll reach out for it. Ah, that's it. And he'll look at it and he'll shudder and then he'll knock it away. It's worthless now.
I only have one.
I can repair that in the morning, perhaps.
You can?
Maybe. We can hope. Just let me study my spell book in the morning, and maybe I can fix that amulet for you.
That would be wonderful. It was my father's.
All right. Sure.
Cool. So I guess we just settle down for the night up here then.
Yeah.
we set in a watch.
Cool. All right, you can set a watch and we can call it there for the evening.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Sounds like a plan.
Might actually quickly go down the ladder, recover that crossbow.
That would have been
know-
so awesome if it hit you when he threw it.
Well, perhaps we should grab the crossbows from the other two goblins and just have them up here as well.
Yeah, we could say we did that on the we got.
Are we just taking the carrying crossbow?
Well, so basically, we can't get shot from here.
Yeah, and we can shoot down. And I'd suggest we also pull the ladder up for the night too.
Good call.
You are correct,
If the
Grail.
ladder
Throwing
moves.
a napalm grenade up here is going to be sweet.
Cool.
We have a napalm grenade of our own. Don't forget.
Do we? I haven't tried to take off the goblin yet.
I know,
Sorry.
but we just pull it and then
You
push
pull
it
the
over.
cord and throw the goblin.
That seems risky.
Do you want me to try and get it out or?
No.
No, that's okay.
Try when we have people coming up the wall.
Sure.
And when we all get back to town, we need to just pull the cord and throw the goblin as a group tattoo.
Alrighty.
Yeah. All right. Yep.
I'll change my spell list now so I don't forget.
Sounds like a reasonable idea.
I mean, I don't disagree.
Oh dear, what have we done?
All right. Well, cool. I will. I'll put you back onto that page.
I feel like next time I may not have access to lantern and torch.
Really? What gave that away?
It was,
Cool.
it was a good thing a few of you almost joined the right-hand column there tonight.
Indeed. Again.
All right. Well, that was cool.
Okay, so thank you very much, Julian.
No worries.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thanks, everybody.
Good, guys.